All right. We are live.
That's it.
Refresh.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should be live. Hold on, right quick. YouTube studios.
we live.
There we go.
Yeah, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon. We're back. I know we've been on fire with the shows. We've been having a great time, man. And I say just enjoying doing what we do. You know what I mean? And again, not to I say shameless brag. I think we got the best content out there as anyone should feel about this stuff. But you know what I mean? We on a level. We on another level right now. You know what I mean? He's at bombs in Atlanta. We doing our thing up in Sang Sang. You know what I mean? As you guys come in, um, hit the like button. Tweet it out. Uh, you know the rule. We're gonna shout you out as you guys just type something. As you come in, hit the button. We're gonna shut you guys out.
Damn, they're ready today. Hold up. We got Young Boy Gip, Lay, Ragnarok, Rate the Emperor, Poles 2 Busy Gaming. I don't think I've seen him before. Lionel B, Tip Diamond, Dark Lord Fusion, Bugda here in the chat. Sam Ash, J Dub also here. Miss Freeze, Majin God Goku, and Tip Diamond again.
All right.
Damn, that was the first 30 seconds though.
And,
Y'all are
and
ready
look,
today.
but how many people? It's 40. But look, I only got 12
Jersey
likes.
Ghost,
I only got 12 likes. Like, what we doing here? What we?
Neighbor's Car. Yeah, hit the like button. When I roll call you, hit the like
Hit the
button.
like button. We're gonna have some
Yeah.
fun. We are going to.
Night Koopa.
We're gonna have some fun today, baby. I
We got
promise.
the Nightbot working too.
Oh yeah, I got yes. Let the link. I told you I've been
Yeah,
working,
see,
man.
we're upgrading all the time over here.
Yeah. Like I said, you
Y'all,
get.
y'all, y'all,
I'm saying
y'all.
PlayStation gamers threaten Jim Ryan, vow to give up gaming. Stay in
Are you
the
saying they're trying to impeach him?
I don't know what's bro. Listen, we gonna talk.
So
I
They
ain't
they,
gonna
they
lie.
gonna render
They
him
said
unconscious.
they say he has
Recorded
one
Perez, what's up?
strike.
Yeah,
They
you know
say
what
he
I
has
mean.
one strike. He got
Yeah,
two more.
yeah, I don't know, man. Shit, like I said, it's definitely spooky. Like I said, as we come in, as we how you say, shout you out, hit the like button. You know what I mean? Do your spot your boy is solid. Neff is gonna shout you out. We had a great show. You know what's crazy, right? Shout out to Quan, right? Cause we was about to end this show, and Quan hopped in there. I thought he was joking. Let me get your ass up
Yeah,
out of
he
no, he
dropped a
here.
did.
bomb in Atlanta.
Yeah, he came in that motherfucker with some bat mace. You know, you ever watch the old Batman and the mayor hop in his car, hit him with the bat mace, and you just wake up in the bat cave and shit, like you know what I mean? And that's what literally what happened yesterday, bro. Literally what happened
Picture show.
yesterday. The Kratos, hey Kratos, hey, listen, man, that's your trademark. Wait, Tsunami, you botting, hop out and hop back in. That's your trademark. My man, hold up. Kratos, hey, Kratos, wait. Why the room filling up? Listen, if you didn't catch out, listen, I do apologize about the talking over each other. We gonna get better with that. But sometimes things get heated. You know what I mean? Get things get heated in the battle. You know what I mean? In the battle. Also, too, I have a very special show. I was a special show that I'm doing Sunday. We're doing Sunday, and I said I know that will be the last one, but something we're gonna do Sunday. If everything goes well, BGSG State of the Union, State of the Address. Just overall, what's going on? You know what I mean? Hey, Neff, you are the masters of receipts. How the hell? Look. Check this out, right? Listen, as you guys come in, hit the like button, right? So, here's my thing. I keep some ungodly hours. So, if I'm up tweeting in the morning, I mean I ain't been asleep yet. So I put out a couple tweets. So my first tweet, my phone, I know it just fell. My tweet I put out there, I was like, I've been telling my brother, Porter Rock, I put Mooch and I put Neff. I forgot who else I put in there. You know what I mean? That this is the way that the industry no, but I'm gonna clarify that. And whether it's day and date PS now, and I've been telling you guys a while about this guy Jim Ryan. You know what I mean? And then I guess Mooch had changed his tone or whatever he's saying. Neff went up there and pulled out the receipts. Was like, nah, that ain't what you would say. Like, Neff, how the hell you remembering all that stuff? Like, what the hell?
As you said, I have the memory of an elephant, and I just don't like people going back on their word. Like, I remember the BGST reunion; that was a fantastic show, but I also remember Mooch bugging the hell out, saying like Sony's not going to do this, we're going to do this double dipping thing. But before I continue, shout out to Tip Diamond with the $2.
Tip.
J Dub and his goons threatened that man's life.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Tip. Hey, Tip. First of all, Tip Diamond, where you from, Tip Diamond? Are you from Canada or are you from the States? If you don't mind me asking.
That's D Batch's cousin.
But the reason why,
Canada.
listen here, right? I know first of all, listen, I don't care if you hit the like button, you drop 50 cents. I'm very appreciative, right? But I've been knowing you, brother, my soul, for the last 19 years. And to have a name like Tip Diamond, nigga, you ain't never left more than $2. That's every other week, brother.
Sound like a stripper.
And no, listen here. I know shit might be tight for him, like a new pair of shoes on in a rainy day on Easter Sunday, brother. But to have a name Tip Diamond
And only tip two.
every other week.
Tip drill.
Hey, no. I want that to weigh in. Well, listen. First of all, I have a I got rid of the small lubrication, and here I have some my throat spray. Cause shit about to go left. Hold on. Yeah.
He said, "Where they at though?"
Now hold on. Now again, to have a name like Tip Diamond, all right, Tip. This brother will leave me $2 every 27 days.
He say, hold on, shout out with Tip Diamond with the $5. He say, hey,
What?
you go fuck nigga.
What? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You know what? 'Cause look.
F it.
Hey, yo, you know what's crazy? Because again, I go through and I buy you guys T-shirts and shit, right? And so I go through, I look at supporters because they show you a community key. I'm like, this nigga show up every 27 days with this $1.99, and I'm like, well, goddamn, he just leave that $2 just to be in the running to get a T-shirt, man. I'm like, yo, I ain't lying, cause that's what I go through. I see motherfuckers that, whatever the fuck, what I mean. I'm very appreciative. Even if you hit the like button, I go through my likes. You know what I mean? It ain't just about that, even though it is appreciative. And those T-shirts, like I got on my day. I paid $30 for these motherfuckers. They take off $5. Should never tell you, and I send them to you. You know what I mean? Again. So I'm going through my list. Now I spent $600 already, but I'm gonna send out some more shirts in January. And I'm going through my damn Tip Diamond. I'm gonna call it every 27 days, $1.99. I'm like, god damn, yo. Shout out to Tip Diamond for the foolery. I like it though. I had some more ring. What's going on here? Let me see.
Oh yeah, Mega Dave O with the $1.99.
Yeah, shout out
Xbox
Dave.
is trash and it will always be trash.
That is
Facts.
facts. That is always facts.
Join us live.
And the world keeps spinning.
And the world keeps spinning.
Sound like somebody trying to convince themselves.
Yeah, right. Join us live. Ponies. It ain't gonna lie. She looking crazy right now. Ponies threaten. What's my man named Jim Ryan?
Jim Ryan. To render him unconscious.
Threaten Jim Ryan.
Man, Craig, don't sit your thirsty ass down trying to get overdone.
Some have vowed.
See you?
To get
You see, dude trying to lose his job on Twitter, right?
Yeah, man, we gonna talk about it.
Hey, yo.
All right, look, I got.
So I'm like, yo, we gonna be taking this W to 2019.
Yo, hold up. He said, join us live. Ponies threatened Jim Ryan. Some had vowed to give up gaming. What else we got? I got something
Sony
else.
employee about to get fired over.
Wait. Val give up game. What else? Her name is Val. What else we talking about today?
Battletoads going to the Twitch.
That is a cat.
This nigga J-Dub.
Battletoads
With exclusive content.
With ray tracing.
That is a cat.
Hit it to the Switch.
Nigga said, well, rain tracing.
It's Jim Ryan, double agent.
Bill Spencer's cousin, bro.
Agent.
Hey, Jim Ryan, the homie.
Agent.
Hey, shout out to Elder Ace. Real quick. Shout out to
Why
him.
haven't catch that nigga Jim Ryan in the
Shout out to
shoes,
who?
bro?
Shout out to who?
Elder Ace.
Elder Ace, because apparently we forget to shout him out all the time.
Hey, shout out to Jimmy Euclid. That motherfucker so cheap he don't even drop $1 in the super chat so he can say JW crying.
Hey, yeah, for real, man. Shout out to, hey, listen, man, we've been having some great shows. Joe, listen, I'm not going oh wait, I'm supposed to, right?
Hold on, Z. Hold on, Z.
Yeah.
Listen, we know, right? We got the chat be the best,
We got the best chat. We got
the best chat in the world.
We got the best chat.
But I swear we got some of the cheapest motherfuckers that been here since day one that ain't ever dropped a super chat, not even $1.
No, yeah, don't worry about it, man. And then they won't even drop. Listen, my thing is drop a
At
like.
least hit the like button.
Hit the like button.
No, that's the sad part about it. They show up and hit a thumbs down and don't leave nothing, and they be here every day.
Yeah, hey, listen, man. Listen. I love him for the foolery and savagery, the fuckery, right? But I want to say this too, right? I got to, in a serious note, I'm not going to say the person's name unless he's in here and he says to himself. He says to me, I'm reading something here, right? He says, "Next gen, bro, thank you for all that you do. I've donated to you in the past as of right now. And again, I want to say that, you know what I mean? I'm not even so much about the money, you know, it's just jokes. I always show you, if a motherfucker show up, again, shout out to my brother Heath, the Heathen Stevens. Been knowing him 19 years. And he's only giving me actually, he donated $2 and then hit me up via Cash App, said he needed $10 to fill the script. So he got me for 8, right? But and again, you know, and I also like I said, like again, you know, not just because I also I sent him a T-shirt too. But he says here, I've donated to you in the past. I just want to say to you, I ain't gonna lie, it was a tear. I had to go lay my ass down. I've been recently diagnosed with throat cancer, and your shows get me through my treatments. And you know, and when I'm home, I can set them and put them on my playlist. Like, bro, you guys have some of the best shit. It's crazy. You should have over 500 million subscribers or so. But again, I just want to say thank you. And brother, you know what? Thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you. And you know, it's great. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker kind of touched me right here in the soft spot.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You
And
know what
shout
I
out to
mean?
him, man.
Yeah, you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
man.
And it's somebody that we all know, like, you know what I mean. But I'm not, you know, if he says something, it's not my liberty. Somebody that we all know, we always see him in the chat. And like I said, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You never know what somebody's going through, and the fact that this little, you know, what we do here, bugging out. You know what I mean? It can bring him some peace. Like I said, man. Thank you. You know what I mean? But also too, like I said, you already got your shit. I ran out of money right now, but I got one for you, your wife, and your kid a T-shirt from me. I wish I could do more. You know what I mean? Actually, you know what? You're not that far from me. Then, like I said, maybe we can arrange something. We can, like I said, meet and greet like I'm somebody fucking famous. I'll come hang out with you, we play the game or whatever you want to do, brother. But thank you, though. That shit, you know what I mean? From the bottom of my heart. He also, you say, I feel like you don't get your just due. I'm fine. You know what? No, my just due is, brother. The fact that you can sit there and you rock out with me, and you know, and you appreciate what I do, you know, or what I. Because there are 1,000 different shows and 1,000 different, you know, audience and this and that. And if you choose to come and rock out with me, I'm always very appreciative of that. And to you guys, I always say that it's without you, not saying I'm nothing, but you guys give me a voice within this community. And that's why I've always said I don't build a wall between me and my subscribers. I get it, you know what I mean? And I'm again, I'm very appreciative of that. Of the fact that you motherfuckers take the time of your day just to see what my black ass got to say. That means the world to me, you know what I mean? But I gave you, that's my number. You haven't responded back to me yet. That is my personal number. You know, I even gave you my home number whenever it's plugged up. You can call, you know what I mean? And again, I ain't gonna lie, that touch me. Like you said, you're not that far from me, UNPA, so I can take a trip down or whatever for me. We'll have some fun. You know what I mean? But shout out to you. I'm sorry, I just wanted to say that to him to
I
continue the
mean,
show. Yeah.
that's why what we do is so important. And I know we get a lot of criticism for being the crumb side and being toxic, but
Yeah, I
I
know.
call it having fun.
And we
I
bug
got
out.
enough serious things going on in my life that when I
Facts.
come to game, I don't want to have to be serious with that. I want to get away from that world that would just stress me out or did whatever to me and come enjoy myself with my guys. And I feel that's what we do here. So shout out to you. God bless you and your family, man. And yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Facts,
yeah,
facts.
bro.
Well, one thing about us, man, we ain't over here trying to sell you nothing. We ain't trying to get you to buy nothing. We just want you to come over here, rock out with us, have fun, watch us shoot the shit, and
Yep.
enjoying our hobby of choice. That's it. We don't require anything from you, and
Mm-hmm.
so
You know what I mean?
again, like Z said, God bless you.
Yeah. I had a super the free chat going on.
Yeah,
Uh,
Javona with the 199.
yeah.
Said it today. Sony guys take this L gracefully.
Facts,
Yeah,
Hey,
facts.
yeah.
he
That's
forever
facts.
he forever coming at me on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he funny as hell. He
Oh,
run that.
he, he forever coming at me on Twitter.
Yeah.
But you know what? He
Oh.
gracefully take that L. So I can't say nothing.
Hey,
No.
we don't
We're
lie,
ready
bro.
to hit a
Thank you,
party.
brother, big bro. That's all I was saying. Big
So
sister.
who going to set it off?
I thought we were still talking about Heath. Sorry.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's just my bro, Ethan Stevens, man. But again, like I said, as you guys come in, Neth, I know we got some more people in here right now. Continuously to shout them out. But I just had to share that with you guys, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't expecting that. That shit kind of caught me off guard, bro.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
powerful, bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
That is
Yeah.
powerful.
You know, even though
Hey,
you're getting circuit.
yeah, we got Sound 217. We got Phase 114. We got Heat Stevens. We got Mr. 209er. We got the Drunken Master, Jake Baum. What's good? Rate the Emperor. What's up, brother?
Rafe.
Terry Bogard.
Hey, yo,
Elder
Rafe, I got
Ace.
you too. Hey, Rafe, I'm sorry. Listen, hold up. Shameless plug. Look, Rafe. I did something real stupid. I didn't save your name next to your number. Text me now. I told you to send me your stuff, your address, so I can put your name in there, so I can go back. I got what you asked me for. I have it. It will be sent out tomorrow. But send that to me. Text me again right now if you'll be so kind.
Yeah,
But I'm
so
sorry, I
we
mean,
got,
cut it off.
yeah. We got Elder Ace. We got Heat Stevens. Andre 6K. Shout out to him. We got Jamel. What's good, Jamel? We got Trey Mack. What's up, my brother?
Trey Mack.
Welcome. We got Young Boy Gip as usual. We got Cold Blood Sensei in the house again. SS9 Vegeta is always here. Kenna Wilson, what's good? The big homie Ela. Hey man, y'all got some of the best names in the world, bro. No lie. Jamil Dixon, what's up, my brother?
He said it was Jemiah. Is it Jemiah Dixon?
Hey, it's when I'm reading the super chat, he finna get called whatever, but he already know that's my brother. He already know that's my brother. We got Giovanni said he said it today. Sony guys take the L gracefully, and you already know. Mark Albert. Who else we got in here? Come on. We got Chad Main 23 in the house with the $2. Weight loss is one of the problems, huh? Post up. Oh shit. We got Neverland. We got Rome Rush. Pop Off Gaming. Who else we got? Shout out to Javon with the other $2. We got Flipping. He said, "What's up, Z?" We got Chris. We got the finest, my man, Mr. Insider himself. Welcome, my brother. We got Vegan.
Make sure you get dirt.
Yeah. I'm skipping all over dirt. Fuck dirt. We got Vegan VR King. What's good? We got Two Face. What's good? We got Rash Shadow. What's good? AP the Shooter. We got Jersey Finest in the house, and we got NYT Music, Mr. Unknown. And I guess we'll say something. What up, Dirt Griggity with the $5? I didn't know that. He said, I didn't know this community existed until I found Z. I appreciate y'all. Even J Dub's raggedy ass. And love that there's guys passionate about gaming like me. You goddamn right. You my brother.
Facts. Yeah. That's an Xbox guy. That's my Xbox guy.
Facts.
Well, yeah.
Uncle Dirt. Uncle Dirt.
Uncle Dirt, yeah.
Hey, and shout out to one last shout out to my man, Mr. Cheapo, but that's my dude, Trey Mack. He said, J Dub, what would it take for you to buy a Scarlet? Hey, bro, it don't take much. All I need is some AAA bangers. That's all it would take.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that too.
Heat Stevens, he said J Dub is a fraud. You already know it, player. You already know it.
Yeah, shut out. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be doing this on my phone. As you guys come in, hit the like button. I got you now. I got you. This motherfucker, yo, he said, hey, next Jigs, I was trying to get him a t-shirt, right? Couldn't find big motherfucker, couldn't find a size. He said, yo, could you send me, nigga asked for a wine glass. Motherfucker asked to send me a flute. I said, brother, I got coffee mugs. I ain't got no motherfucking flutes. What you drink, yo? Fuck going on with you, Ray? But I got your mug, brother. I got your mug. It will be sent down.
I want to pay the bill too. We got Rice Heater 79 with the $5.
Hey, yo, Rice. Where you from, Rice? Rice funny as hell. But what's going on, Rice? Yeah, what
he said PlayStation gets Xbox Live free. So Xbox now officially the only ones paying. He said it's sickening as a Sony fan to see Microsoft put its Xbox fans at the bottom. And that is true because Post Up was yelling at Phil Spencer the other day saying, why do we have to carry the load? Pause.
Well,
when these places, no excuses. No excuses.
Okay, that was due to lack of information. Okay.
He said that was due to lack. Wait. That was due to the lack of education. What the hell? What happened?
I said a lack of information, brother.
Oh, okay. All right.
INFO, brother. Do not try to Mr. Park me.
Did he say the lack of education?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey man, y'all gonna leave my nigga Parker alone, bro. Quit fucking with Parker like that, man. You gotta leave my nigga Parker alone,
You
bro.
still need a PS Plus account to play.
So they still gotta pay.
Yeah, they still gotta pay.
Yeah.
No, they gotta pay.
So we helping PlayStation.
No, they ain't gotta pay
shit.
Yeah, PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation games don't have to. You don't have to pay for that, especially their first parties. All that stuff is free.
We're not gonna lie here. You have to pay for online if you want to play Minecraft online.
Who would want to play Minecraft
On Azure.
Oh, you talking about the same brothers who was just playing Expendables?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Never even heard of that.
What the topics there? We finna start this.
Hold on one second.
Made that up.
I got some shit to say, and
hold on.
I gotta set some stuff.
Hold on. So first, again, shout out to my brother, Big Money. I had to check on him. Had to do a wellness check. He wasn't feeling too well. But listen, like I was saying yesterday, Big Money, we be mindful, careful that we all have to let each other speak clearly. Because yesterday I went back and listened to that show. It sounded horrible. Whether you agree with a person or not, let them say what they got to say. We can all sing together, but we can't talk together. We got the best show in the goddamn world, in my opinion, right? So we got to give each other, whether you agree with that motherfucker or not, let a motherfucker finish his thought. Talk, and we can all, like I say, conversation, because that shit sound like a bunch of scribble scrabble coming to the mic, and we've been doing this shit way too long, you know what I mean? And so, let me finish. We ain't be doing all that shit, But anyway, yesterday, right? Yesterday seemed like all my troubles would be far away. Now I don't know what the hell happened. We were doing the show. Shout out to Quan. Quan hopped in there. I thought he was trolling. MLB headed to the Xbox. Let's make it the hell I want to think of that shit, right? I don't know what happened to Nev. They said Nev was hugged up some damn where. I don't know what happened to Nev. My hype man, Nev just dropped the mic, right? So then, Kratos funny as hell. You gotta watch Kratos. When he read the fucking message, I'm like, so I was looking for myself. Then I seen Nintendo tweeted, Phil's shaky as hell. He was tweeting the goddamn thing, right? But then when I saw that Nintendo of America tweeted it, I'm like, oh shit. Then I got to read it. I said, oh my God. Kratos, now what was going through your mind as it was in the...
What was going through my mind was, I knew, from the beginning.
He said, I knew.
I gotta get off the podcast right now.
These black dudes knew that the MLB was basically holding hostage.
Oh shit!
They wanted to expand their horizon, and they wanted to put the MLB in the hands of more gamers. So they told Sony that they would not be able to extend their contract for the next generation unless they allowed other people to have it too. So Sony, being the prosumer company that they are, they decided to let other people have that great.
Okay. The MLB is a corrupt organization anyway.
That's one question. If they were pro-consumer, why not let 2K make the game or EA make the game too? They bought the exclusive.
Because it's their game. Now here's the thing about it, Z. Any company could have made a baseball game. All they had to do was put the money up, right? All they had to do was put the money up. Put the money up. But the MLB, I don't know if you knew or not, but their audience is waning. So so what they're trying to do, they're trying to expand. So they say, well, look, we got all these, gaming guys and stuff out here. How about we put it on other, we make it basically more exposed, put it out there for more people to be able to enjoy it and play it. Therefore, maybe we get more advertisement, more dollars, more money, and stuff like that. And so that's what happened. So Sony reluctantly said, well, we got
turn it down, Maya.
We can either decide to forego this license and just wrap up with this game and not do it anymore, or we can go ahead and break bread since we number one anyway. We killing it. We'll go ahead and share. Pick our fellow gaming brothers such as Xbox and Nintendo up from the bottom of gaming and try to help them out. And that's what they did. And I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative to Jim Ryan for doing that. He was looking out for the little man, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna rebuttal this. I'm gonna rebuttal this for 1,000.
Wait, hold on. All right, wait, hold on. Are you gonna speak, Big Money?
Nah, I'm just saying no. I'm let Post up go, but I'm just telling Kratos no, bro. I fuck Jim Ryan for this, bro. Fuck him all the way up his ass.
Big money. Today's show is all about me, player. Sit back, fall back.
Okay, all right, here we go. All right, pay the bills.
Chadman 23 with the $2. We play the best. We ain't paying for Xbox Live. 100.
That is true.
All right. I know what post with your rebuttal post.
Yeah, I also said Sony would never charge off for online, but how did that? Okay, I'm gonna just
on topic.
I just want to thank you, Mr. Dummy. I want to just I just want to rebuttal what how long has Sony been making MLB the show? What has it been 20 years?
2 decades.
2 decades. And over 2 decades, Major League Baseball finally realized that a franchise need to be more accessible.
No, they had a 20-year contract. That 20-year contract is over. So
they had a 20-year contract.
It was a 20-year contract.
One at a time.
Do you know for a fact it was a 20-year contract?
Yes, sir. Wait. Sony had a 20-year contract.
Wait, hold on.
It's a source for that. Let's pay the bill.
Look at Z face. Go ahead now.
Z constipated. That's why
23 with the $5. PS2. Remember those games that third party today was exclusive to PS2? MLB going multi-platform is only profitable for Sony, win for Sony, and lose for Xbox. Trash. Carry on.
Okay, wait. That game ain't been out no goddamn 20 years.
It's been out a long time.
It ain't been out.
I'm telling you the contract.
2K baseball was on Dreamcast.
What company you know? What company you know enter in the 20-year contract? That don't mean, brother, Kratos, you're a businessman. You don't even believe.
Hold on, man. I can't post.
Just roll with it, post up. Goddamn. You're supposed to be rebutting, not fact checking, motherfucker.
It's a part of my rebuttal.
FN.
Okay. My bad. FN. Okay. So this is what I want to say. Look. Many times on this panel, all the ponies say exclusive. Sony believes that it's exclusive. It's built this staple in its history on exclusive. Yet with this contract, they had an opportunity to keep MLB exclusive to their platform. Whether it was them paying an additional amount of money or probably having MLB share in the profits or get extra in the profits. But they chose to go multi-platform over keeping it exclusive to their fan base, which their fan base say is the staple of Sony. How you feel about that, Kratos?
Just like Colin Moriarty said, that the MLB required, in order for them to get the license again, in order for them to use the MLPA, MLBPA, the Players Association,
now, who said
and the
that?
likeness.
He was assuming.
No. This was the source.
Okay.
He said, in order for Sony to be able to make the MLB show and put MLB on there, in order to put the players on there, they had to allow other people to have this game.
Here's the thing, right? And this when we're gonna get the biggest knife in the drawer. And get the bullshit out, right?
Please do.
Sony didn't have an exclusively contract where anyone else could make a baseball game.
The MLB make the rules though about who they allowed to use this.
No, Kratos, let them talk, Kratos. Because anybody could have made a baseball game. Go ahead, Z. Finish
but they didn't.
Z's integrity is always in the question.
Don't they make RBI baseball?
Let them finish, man.
Let them finish. Go ahead, Z. Break it down.
This is what I'm saying. We got to get the biggest knife in the drawer. and cut the bullshit out. I'm gonna get calling. Calling that was a knee jerk reaction to sue the whale. And what's to say? I heard they did it because EA was sniffing around, right? Crap said I said that shit this morning. Let me tell you something. First of all, do you honestly think Sony can outbid EA? That's not anyone could have made a baseball. You know what I mean? But we talking about far, and I try to tell Big Money this yesterday. As far as it being profitable, right? When you think, and this is facts, when you think of big sports, of course, FIFA's number one in the world, soccer. Then you have NBA 2K, then there's Madden, right? Those are console sellers. Those are the big sellers. Like I said, I just say if the show does 4 million copies, right? I don't know what it does, right? Say if it does 4 million copies, right? You have the licensing fee, and you also have the players association. You got to pay for the gamer's likeness, right? And I was just telling him cost wise, you know what I mean, and what it may cost the development, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. And Sony, I'm just being real, as it being a business, it's something I've been telling you guys for a minute, and I'm gonna shut up, right? Hey, we got the because even when 2K was making baseball, and I would buy it. I got the last one over there, right? That they make, right? There's always been a before that Sony had a better baseball game, right? And I don't play baseball, but listen, we got the only baseball in town, right? I understand you have RBI and all that other stuff, right? But we got the only baseball really gaming around, simulation baseball gaming around, right? If Madden goes out that bitch and sells, I don't know what Madden does a year, 30 million copies, 20 million copies, whatever,
Yeah,
right?
sounds right.
Whatever the case, right? And then you got the little how they do it, the for the like they do with the 2K with the microtransaction stuff. We can get a piece of that pie too, right? So whether someone like the son say the major league of baseball association came to Sony like, no, you're not, no. Somebody else could have made a baseball game. They could, right? Because you do have others, right? Sony just had, they were just making a game that was exclusive to their platform. You had other base. But again, like Sony guys, not saying Sony guys, they're trying to put it as what EA would Madden, and EA can only make the only football game. That was not the case. I can show some tweets. Somebody found some tweets of some Xbox guys asking who makes the baseball for Sony. What's their name? Studio.
San Diego.
Hey, is it when you guys?
Yeah, 989.
Yeah, and this was like the last 2 years. When you guys gonna bring it over to the Xbox? The guy was like, never. Sony owns this, that, and the other. Like, again, this was a business decision, you know what I mean? And a very profitable one, right? For them going forward, right? No, and I'm gonna shut up, and I was just telling Big Money. Now, I know Big Money likes baseball, and he was pissed off yesterday. Maybe it may not have, wore off a little bit, right? I'm just saying cost-wise, and you want to see the franchise itself live on. I don't fucking play baseball, right? Not my thing. But motherfucker, we gotta, how you say, get the knife in the drawer, cut the biggest bullshit out, and say that the fact that EA was gonna, bro, do you honestly really think that Sony can outbid EA? Or whatever? No, that's not the case. No.
Let's get the bills.
Let me come at.
Hold on. We gotta pay the bill. We gotta get the bill.
Big Money. This is the first thing. When you hear the keynote, let's get the bills. I mean, everybody shut the hell up. That's what keeps the lights on before we do anything. But that's the keynote. Big Money. You said, let's get the bills. Everybody be quiet and give the audience the respect that they need. When they bunch of F niggas in the chat, they read their bill. You know what I mean? Okay, go.
Yeah. Respect the super chat, but okay. Lionel B with the $4.99.
Shout out to my brother Lionel B.
Log into that PSN to play MLB on other consoles. McNeil Chris J with the $4.99.
Wait. So read that again.
Oh, okay. You might have to log in to that PSN to play MLB on other consoles.
Yep, just like Xbox Live. Just like Minecraft.
Live with
I don't know about that one, but okay.
If it's good for Xbox Live, it's good for PSN.
I'm not negating it, but I don't know about that.
Y'all gotta think about what y'all say before y'all say it.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. But let's go. Okay.
We have another one. We have a few more.
I read
Chris J with the $4.99.
My brother.
I don't see the logic behind the Xbox argument. It was either make it a multiplat or EA Sports will be making NFL, FIFA, and MLB games. It's simple.
They still can make them.
NFL FIFA, yeah.
Okay, hey, shut up. That's my brother, my man. Right now,
Only Madden did that.
Yo, listen, my man. Hold up. Unless you, my brother Chris. You know you my motherfucking brother, but you might be on the. He told me this motherfucker, the Earth was shaped like a Dorito. You might be on the flat side right now. If I'm not mistaken, Sony didn't have a exclusively contract like EA had with Madden. Like they could only one. EA took it so far as they can only want to make college football. They can only want to make college baseball. You know what I mean? Because EA was making a baseball game too. I forgot the name of it. And 2K had their baseball. You know what I mean? And just went really whatever. I had some more ringing in my goddamn ear. I don't know what the hell that
It wasn't
was.
working, basically.
Yeah, there's a few more.
I read it. Yeah.
Steph, keep a G.
Yeah.
$4.99. Does J-Dub know he is being recorded? Everything you say can and will be used against you on a later show.
Hey, listen, Stephen, keep it J.
Take the LB.
Hey, hold on. Is that
MLB?
Are you a Stephen, keep it G? Are you Tactical Gamer on Twitter? Just answer me right quick. Is that you on Twitter? Cause I just inboxed you. Is that you on Twitter?
No, it's Steph Keep It G on Twitter. He's
okay.
part of Xbox Uncut.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up, Moss? All right, and then one more. Chad made 23 with
$10. Yeah, Chad.
And I got something to add right after this.
Yes.
MLB in 2021 will be as big as Madden. Sony is smart. I don't believe that, but all right.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. We get whoever's wanted to add to what.
Yeah. Just for a quick context, so we have to understand this.
Yes.
And this goes back to MLB. So MLB, the show, formerly titled MLB from 1997 to 2005, is a Major League Baseball video game series produced by SIE San Diego Studio, a development team that was part of SIE Worldwide Studios. Yada yada. The series debuted in 1997, the year I was born, with MLB 98 for the PlayStation. So why does it all of a sudden need to be a multiplat?
Can I just give my 2 cents real quick?
Give it.
Yeah, look. Here's the numbers. Here's the raw numbers, and correct me if I'm wrong. MLB The Show averages around 1, maybe 2 million a year, right? Where you look at franchises like Madden and NBA 2K that are on multiple platforms that dwarf that. So why isn't it reasonable to fathom that MLB went to Sony and said, look, we're going to take bids from other people too. They can make other games as well. You know what I'm saying? And what Jim Ryan did under his regime and said, no. How about we make this critically acclaimed game and we'll make it for multiple platforms? Where the old regime would have said, okay, well, let them make their other games. We still think ours is better. I don't understand why that's not like a reasonable scenario.
Well, I mean, there's a few more bills, and I want to rebuttal that. Midway 7 Monster with the $5. I only give super chats if post-up is on the show. Sports games should never be exclusive to consoles or developer. EA is the dark side. And Von Lamont with the $1.99. 2020 is going to be lit. Resident Evil 3, April 4th. Predator, April 24th. That's his game of the year. And real quick, Moss, I think
who's that?
That's a reasonable assumption, right? I mean, we can have
wait. Who was that said that they only give chats with it?
Who said what?
Who said the last one? They only give chat as posters on the show.
Oh, Midway Monster.
Oh, all right, but you owe me some bread and post always on the goddamn show.
That's post up. That's his.
He said I only get super chat and post up is on the show. Sports games should never be exclusive to consoles or developer. EA's listen. I agree with. I'm shut the hell up.
I'm here for you, man. Wait,
I want to jump in there, man.
Maybe what we should do too when we're closing up super chats is say the super chats are done, so everybody.
Okay, hold on. Listen, I'm with you, and Big Money. You can go at this right. I'm with you 135%. What EA did with that exclusivity deal for Madden was horrible, because I'm gonna take you. Some of you guys may not know. I take you back to Madden 06. That game was so horrible, right? That they were sued, and I got a little piece of my money back for putting out Madden. I swear to God, for the 360, it was just that bad, right? And then instead of EA, and that's what I'm talking about. And it goes back to what I'm saying. You don't want a gaming world where it's just Sony, where there's no competition. Instead of EA making competing and making a football game better, because listen, you gotta realize this. Back in 2000 and what happened was everyone would play NBA Live, everyone would play Madden, right? Because before EA is known for a bunch of other shit then, but back in those years, early 2000s and late 90s, EA was sports. You're in the game. This is what they were known for. Madden was Call of Duty, or Madden was Fortnite. You understand? NBA Live was that, right? And to me, in my opinion, Visual Concept was the name of the company. 2K has always had a better simulation basketball game to me. You know what I mean? And then again, and what happened was when the Xbox Live came out, here's a history lesson, write this down, right? EA wanted to run their own servers, right? Microsoft had a rule, well, if you're going to put your game on EB or Xbox Live, we're going to, I guess for security reasons, we're going to run our own servers. So for the first 3 years of Xbox Live, the only football, basketball game, whatever game you can play online was 2K, right? So I really got back into quote unquote playing NFL 2K football, NFL 2K basketball, and even the college. I love the college 2K8. And I'm going to get excited if I can show you 2K8. I mean, that was the last one they put out. I liked it. There's better. So what happened? They put all their sports titles at $20, right? So who the hell wouldn't try it for $20? Games was $50 back then. I think they dropped them a week earlier. Yeah, they did. They dropped them games a week earlier, right? Or like 2 weeks earlier. They had a little time for it, and at $20. So it opened up the gaming world, my mind, on the eyes. You know what I mean? And say, damn, this shit ain't bad. You gotta realize what you was doing in fucking 2K. I give NFL 2K5. You been had your you got your crib, and you can go back to your crib, especially if you had an Xbox, right? They were the only one football game that you can, especially if they didn't do it on the PlayStation, they did it on the Xbox. They had hard drive. You had instant replays like that was actually within the game. When you went to the halftime show. They listen to what I'm saying. This is. I mean, it sounds a little old now, but when you were playing the game and it went to the halftime show, it actually showed you the actual play. Maybe the PlayStation 2, whatever, gave you a screenshot. They were able to do that on the original Xbox because of the hard drive or whatever the fuck, and it was more powerful. You had your crib, and so again, instead of EA competing, these motherfuckers panic, right? Real talk. The only thing that EA had better than 2K was boxing. 2K put out a horrible goddamn boxing, and goddamn that Don King boxing that was horrible. EA had Fight Night. 2K had a better hockey game, and I don't fucking play hockey. So all of their sports titles was $20, right? Then motherfuckers started to see, especially with that NFL 2K5. My God, right? Right? And again, the 2K that you know today is not what their 2K was back then. They were a small fucking company. I believe Sega still owned them. It was Visual Concepts, right? That was the name of them, right? Which Microsoft, you're fucking stupid, right? Because they got sold. They got sold to Rockstar. So they got sold to Take-Two. They should have won it. Because Microsoft back then, believe it or not, they had their own football game, NFL Fever.
Microsoft never owned them. That was Sega.
I didn't say they did.
He said they were stupid.
No. Stupid. I purchased it.
Nathaniel. Let me rock. Okay, Nathaniel, you said a long talk, and you're wrong. You just pulled the tray. You hopped in with some half-ass information. So, taking you back there, for those of you that may not know, Sony had their own sports franchise. You're in the game, with Game Day and all that shit. Microsoft had their own shit too. NFL Fever, I forgot Inside Drive. They had it was trash, right? So Sega sold Visual Concept when it became Take-Two. They sold it to Take-Two, right? That's the parent company, right? But I'm saying Microsoft, goddamn, you should have went in there and bought the motherfuckers. One of the things, them not buying what do you call it? That makes Jade Empire and Anthem. What's the motherfuckers? BioWare?
BioWare.
Yeah. That was two things that they fucking dropped.
It was too highly rated.
Yeah, bro. They spent $350 million on Rare. I don't know what BioWare got bought for, but I know these motherfuckers spent $350 million. And I got you, Peter Parker, too. Your shirt will be there in 2 weeks. My man, Peter Parker. Listen, they fucking spent $350 on Rare. but you could have got fucking BioWare, right?
Yeah.
And they should have bought them. And again, these were sports games are still huge.
Yeah.
Microsoft had dog. Shut the fuck up. They had dog shit football games, NFL Fever. But guess what? What they had was the online. You could play EA Sports games online for the Xbox game. But I'm gonna pull it together for 1 second, right? So we talking about unhealthy. Let me shut the fuck up about this. Whoever can go next, right? They instead of again EA competing, and it was horrible, right? Because without competition, they didn't say, yo, we ain't gonna compete. We gonna go in there and buy the forever goddamn license, or whatever the fuck they drop, right? So not only did EA buy fucking the NFL fucking shit, that's what God don't like ugly. That's why they got in trouble. They don't make college football anymore before the late. But anyway, they bought up the college football licensing. They bought up the college baseball. Who the fuck make college baseball? Being fucking petty, they bought up the college baseball licensing. All these different licenses, but the only way they didn't have a thing was the MLB. They didn't want to be owned by. They didn't want to be fucking owned by anyone. Whatever the fuck the case may be, and that brings you into, like I say, present day. And we talking about. Could you imagine if you still had NFL football? I mean, 2K. I mean, last thing, right? And again, now the same thing what they did with NBA Live, right?
Beat their legs.
NBA Live at the time, but fucked up NBA Live. NBA Live became more of like a hip hop game. Believing they was putting rapper Justin Bieber that dumb shit inside the game. It was trash, and 2K had the better simulation game. That's why I want NBA Live now. They took a season off to get better. So why? It will force 2K to put out a better product. 2K went from having great sports games, basketball games, and now it's all about mob playing and getting you to keep you playing for it, right? But that's what he said as far as being unhealthy and still sharp and still pay the bills, and I'm gonna shut the hell up. Get.
All right, Sound with 199. It was fun when it was Madden versus 2K Sports, like we were describing. Chad made with the $2. Z, what the FN on Xbox and the back pick Netflix? What is he playing on the Xbox? I think he's saying like they're playing Netflix. Jersey goes with a 2. Dreamcast blew up 2K. I followed them to Xbox. Tony Aim with 5. I finally get to see you FN live. Best gaming podcast out there. Keep up the good work. Appreciate that. Angel M with a 2. New Predator game coming to PC. Jim Ryan is true FN.
Super chat's done.
Super chat done.
Let me just jump in here real quick. So I just don't believe that MLB forced them to. I think that it was incentives that was there that Sony could have kept it exclusive. I think they just wanted to. When you have a sports game, right? That's what it sells about 10 million a year or something like that. Somewhere from 10 to 20 million a year.
Probably.
When you have a sports game like that and you're moving to a future where you're saying, hey, look, on this chart, we're saying that you're going to be able to access our next gen game independent of our systems. We're going to put it everywhere. And you're trying to, and software is king. That's your revenue driver. And it's only right to put it on other systems. I just think people are so caught up in this old game industry that we grew up in, it's no longer there anymore. This makes sense. It's a sport game. It's going to bode well for Sony. It's going to help them financially, and we're going to see the sales increase dramatically. And I want to see, would it be able to do numbers like Madden and FIFA? And if so, it just bodes well. Sony could take that money and reinvest it back into their software pipeline. I don't see anything wrong with it.
And if you think about it, like honestly, that's not a system seller for them. So if people aren't buying PlayStations to get MLB, it's a nice incentive. Yeah. But as far as like the best interest of the game, it should be on multiple platforms.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I say it should, because I don't hear that MLB 2020. I'm finna cop that PS5 because I want the no. I mean I love baseball. I watch baseball, but yet I have a pro. Well, prior to me not having a pro, I had no incentives of going to buy a PS4 just to play MLB 20. And I know it's people out there, but it's a very, very small and very few people who probably went and brought a PS4 or a PS4 Pro based on MLB the show.
Yeah,
it's a great game though. I can't take.
It's not one of those games.
Right? I always said that why, like me personally, always felt that MLB should have been on every platform if I was Sony. I always felt enough, to be honest, because it's like that game is gonna sell for you. Like it's really not a system seller, right? It's one of those games that can make you so much money.
Yeah.
Even if you put microtransaction, all that shit in there, it would still sell. I was always thinking like this is one of those games I don't really care if I'm Sony. It's one of those games I would want to put on other platforms just because. It's gonna
even for the player base, like
and all those other
versus
games.
type stuff.
Go ahead,
Exactly. Look at
Kratos.
2K with microtransaction and all of that shit. Despite people complain, they still fucking purchasing shit.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Saw that money that EA was making was like we need to get
that's what I was saying.
Let Kratos go ahead, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Phil saw that Microsoft was lacking a baseball game and how big that MLB the Show was. So Phil went over there and asked Jim Ryan, it's like, hey man, what would it take for us to get some of that greatness over here?
Okay.
And Jim Ryan gave him a number, Phil cut the check, and the rest is history. And that's all that matters. Sony is getting that paper. Sony is getting all the money.
Hey, Neth, I want a rebuttal
that
for
shit didn't happen like that. That shit did not happen like that.
Now. Neth, I want a rebuttal with 200. Now he wants to bring out the fanboyism, so I'm going to bring out my fanboyism. So what Jim Ryan say, look.
Hey, let read the bill. Let the dog take over. Let the dog.
He said, look, there's no Scarlets out in the wild. We need information on that fucker because we are hearing it. It will be the most powerful system next gen. What are we going to do? Look. We're going to make MLB multi-platform so we can get our hands on that fucking Scarlet. So we can see what Microsoft is doing over there with that.
They already know what we're doing because of Minecraft. It's not fair.
Hey, look, check this out, man. You know what? I want to go back to what Z was saying earlier about I have to give it to him with the only thing that Sony pays for is that likeness of those players and to use the name, the thing. He wrong far as he talking about that shit don't cost them a lot of money to make that game. Y'all have to remember this game, just like Madden, comes out every year. That means they have 9 to 10 months tops
to refresh it,
to make that motherfucking game. It don't cost that much motherfucking money to make that game, man. All they do, they make the game look a little prettier. They put some more animation in there.
No.
When the last time? Listen, hold on. When the last time have y'all seen where a studio go a whole year and it cost them $70-80 million to make a game? That's only for a 4-5 year span, bro. It does not cost them that much money to make that game every year, bro. It don't cost that much money.
I disagree.
Post up with the rebuttal.
Big money, I disagree because if it didn't cost them much and they was bringing in more profit than what they was putting out to make it, then it wouldn't be multi-plat right now. Regardless of what regardless of what MLB said, it's a thing called negotiation. Y'all say Sony fight for their fan base, they fight for exclusive. Jim Ryan was the same one that said we don't want to devalue our exclusives by putting them day and day. You know what I'm saying? On PS Now, but yet you just put one of your main staples on the other console. Come on now, we gotta hold on, Z gone. So we gotta pull the biggest knife out of the jaw, and we gotta cut the bullshit, bro. Do you know what it takes to develop? Every year they can't use the same data. New players come into the league.
They have that down to a science.
That shit to do with it, bro. It does not cost them.
Hold on, let him speak.
Look. Every year you got new players coming into league. It costs money to send 10. Hold on, Big Money. Hold on, Big Money. It costs money to send teams out to collect analytical data, to player personnel, camera footage, animations, going to different ballparks that get updated and changed from season to season, and it just don't stay the same, brother. You got
Do you
people who
not?
put in work to make those. It's a lot of data and
How many
information
times? How many
that
times
goes
do they say
into those
EA?
games.
Okay,
How
can I
many
say
times they say
something? Can I
Madden's the
say
same
something?
game?
Okay, let me
Okay, yo,
hey, y'all can
everybody
go. Let me say
pause.
this one thing to post right quick. Let me say this
And
one
let Young
thing to
Big
post.
Money go. Go ahead.
Let me say this one thing to post. Hold on. First of all, Neff, I really hope you step in just like you step in when Post say something. Because when I say something, somebody jump in. You never say, "Hey man, let Money finish." I've never
New
heard that
rules,
come
new
out your mouth.
rules.
Now let me get on the Post. Post, let me tell you something, my brother. It only takes 9 months. The only thing that they do not change the engine. It's the same fucking engine, just like with Madden. The money, the bulk of their money comes from them and the license. That's where the bulk of the money is being spent. But for them, when they put that game out every year, brother, it does not cost that much money. Now go
Okay,
ahead, everybody.
I want a rebuttal for 200 now. Look, look.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. You just said that they don't change the engine. Does MLB 20 look like MLB 18?
Yes,
It's the
it
Do
looks.
yes, it
It's
does,
prettier.
bro.
It's
no,
It
hold
prettier.
on,
does.
hold
It's the
on.
same
Does
engine
it?
though,
Wait,
Yes.
how do you know it's the same engine?
because they say
Bruh,
it.
they will tell you it's
So
the
they
same
hold
fucking
on,
engine,
hold on.
bruh.
So they made no changes to it.
Can
No,
I
they
say
have
something?
not
Can I?
made
Can
no
I? No,
changes to
no,
No,
that
can I
no
say
Okay,
engine
new.
in
yeah.
something?
a
Can
long.
I
You
say
two
They
something?
pause.
probably
Manhattan, you go ahead.
modified it.
Can I say something?
They
Iterations.
probably
Can I say
modified
something?
it, but they did not,
Hey, big
brother,
money,
change
big money.
that engine
Let me
in a
say.
while.
Okay, Manhattan, you go ahead.
Okay,
Okay,
big money. I'm just asking because you
okay.
have played it more
Let me
than
say
I.
this.
Yes, sir, I have.
Let me say this. Post up. We're not saying nothing changed, but let's be honest. When it comes to player stats updated, how many of those players are actually like? It's gonna be drastic change in their stat. Not much. That's why 2K could crank this shit out every fucking year,
Every
right? They're gonna
year.
tweak
What
here
other
and
game
there,
can do
but
that?
much doesn't change. Look at
Even COD need
2K13 and
3 teams.
2K19, right? People will complain and say 2K didn't do shit. The people that plays that game religiously, even my brother say the same shit like, yo, bro, why am I buying the same fucking game? The casuals
Same
even
shit.
know that the shit ain't changing. They even say themselves like it's the same fucking 2K every year, but yet they buy it. That tells you it doesn't really take much. They're not really doing much with the game, and it doesn't cost that much.
No, bro, they
But yet
don't.
the
Why you
casuals is
think every
complaining about this
motherfucker?
shit.
I'm sorry. Go
It's
ahead,
the
brother.
problem.
It's always about features when they
Bruh,
come out with the new games most of the time.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay,
when it comes to
so
like
it,
movements, much don't change. It's copy and paste. A lot of the players shit don't really change. I'm gonna be realistic with you.
Textures maybe, but that's still the same
okay,
engine.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
okay,
it,
hold up.
that's
Before
it.
post up goes, I think you've made some of your points there, post. So let's think about this, Big Money. We'll go with your narrative that it doesn't take much and that they probably can get this game done pretty quick, low development cost. Why is it that they're going multi-platform now? Is it because they see a
Okay.
bunch of money
The
on the table,
reason,
like they're
Yeah.
not getting, or what
yeah,
do you think?
We
I think that's the main thing. Now, that's the main thing. The money. I think it has to
Right.
do. A lot of this decision had to do with MLB themselves, Major League Baseball. I think that they seen that Sony been making some good money. I don't know the accurate numbers of how
Of
much they
course, yeah,
sell, but they might sell between 3 to 4 million a year with that
yeah.
baseball game. Nobody else out there has a baseball game. It's the quality of that baseball game that everybody likes. Now, see, people know, first of all, that Sony can make a baseball game, but the thing that people need, they want to see that San Diego Padres. They want to see that Oakland Raiders. They want to see that sign right there. That's what makes that base. That's why they spend so much money on those
on licensing.
licenses,
Right.
because
Right.
people know. Okay, go ahead. I'm
Next, I
sorry. Go
want a
ahead.
rebuttal for
2K
100.
All Pro
Next,
Football ran great,
I,
but they didn't have real teams.
I want a
Okay, go
rebuttal.
ahead, post.
I
Now
want a
they made
rebuttal
more
for.
points.
Look, I didn't say the engine was totally overhauled. We know an engine is up because to rebuild or overhaul an engine it costs a lot of money, but adjustments are made. The physics on a
Right.
previous game are way better on that newer game, and that's due to adjustments that they made in the engines. That's
Adjustments.
due
Yeah.
to minor updates that they made in the engine. That's what I was specifying. To say that the engine
Oh, you're right. You're
stays the
absolutely right on
same.
that part,
Yeah,
folks.
to
You're
say
absolutely
that
right.
the engine stays the same, and another thing is this thing that MLB forced them to do. If Sony didn't have an exclusive license agreement with the MLB to the point where other people like EA and 2K can still make baseballs games when they wanted to, then what incentive or power for MLB have to force them to do something? There's nothing. I can see if the contract was in place and he was saying, Sony, you are the only company that can make baseball games, but I have EA and 2K over here that wants to get back in the game, so I want to force you to do this, because if not, I'm gonna let them in. But if from what Z is saying, but if from what Z is saying is there is no contract or licenses in place to prevent other developers or companies from making baseball games,
I can tell you why.
Or authority do MLB have over Sony to force them to do something?
They don't.
Have you heard of this game called
I'm back.
RBI Baseball? It is other baseball games out there, man, but Sony has the quality.
Yeah, they're the best.
Give it RBI Baseball is an arcade baseball game, but they still have the license. That's the most important thing about these sport franchises is the license.
Okay.
The studio makes the game great.
The main reason why EA or 2K doesn't make it is because they basically don't see it being worth it, because baseball, to be fair, isn't as popular as football, basketball, or soccer. So for them to make the game over and over, they don't see it's worth it.
Hey, Nat, I want to interject for $20 real quick.
You can interject after Sony Profits bill with the $5.
Okay, go ahead.
The show now has the Xbox stench, like post-ups.
Man. Hold on, man. Bro, we just want to read the bill again, because I don't know what the hell you was talking about, man. Read the bill again. Neth, because I couldn't hear it at all.
Yeah.
Sony Profit with the $5. Yeah. He said the show now has the Xbox stink, like post-ups couch. Okay. What I'm saying, it's a difference between licensing something from a company and then have licensing and exclusivity. We're not negating the fact that Sony had a contract with them to license their personnel and their product. What we're saying is there was no exclusivity contract in place to prevent others from making a game or a baseball game. And if that's the case, then what authority or power does MLB hold over Sony to force them to do something in that case? It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Can I say something? Yes. If anybody else got something to say, go ahead and I'll go after them.
No. But keep it on the same to get what he was, what Post was saying, or I'm sorry, or say MLB. I guess the negotiations. I don't know how long the contract is, but anybody could have made a baseball game. Again, Sony decided, but what you gonna say, big money? We got a bill. Before we get this one bill right quick. I think it popped up. Oh, there was no bill. I'm sorry. The show has the Xbox Live stuff. Okay, that was the only one. Oh, I got some free messaging now. Let me read these free ones right quick. I'm sorry. It wasn't so much gonna be first. Just hold on 1 second. Let my man Big Money come through and spread the facts, because you jokers ain't keeping it funky with the facts. Hold on right quick. Loots. Here we go here. Bam. All right, Loots we got here. Cold-blooded Sensei Z so hyped for today's show. I want broken legs and all this shit today. Yeah. Okay, listen, that message right there was sent via the free messaging app. You guys, they also, if you look at the chat, you see the bot. I finally got it to work. I'm growing up, and they are dropping the link, but I will drop the link again my damn self for this shit. I'm sorry, but go ahead, Big Money, E-Man, Big Money. Talk to us. What you got to say?
It's Imam that stop doing that shit.
The Imam.
He got an accent.
Okay, going back to what Post was saying, I know Tsunami wanted to say something. Tsunami, I'm gonna be real quick, fam. I'm not disputing what Post just said. It was other baseball game. It's another baseball game. I just got through talking about RBI baseball, right?
Yes, sir.
Like I said, you wasn't here, but I was mentioning to them. I'm telling them you was wrong about
what?
The only reason they spend so much money is for the license. The actual production of the game does not cost that much money, because remember, it only takes 9 to 10 months for them to put that game out there. They don't do too much to that game. All they do, they put some more animations in there. They put some new features in there, and that's about it. They don't spend I'm not saying they don't spend money on that game, but they don't spend that much money making that game. The same as Madden.
Why would you say
Madden
that?
put out the same thing every fucking year. It's the same fucking thing. The only
2K
thing
also.
changes is the names and people that go to other teams. That's the only thing
Why would you
changes,
say?
bro. That's the only thing changes.
How about
It does change. Everybody gets mad.
listen, let's have a conversation, right, between me and Big Money, right? You said as far as they don't spend a lot of money, right? I'm not a baseball guy, right? Now correct me if I'm wrong. Sony was looked at as having the best baseball game around.
Yes.
So okay, but now they had other games. You know what I mean? They just stopped making them.
I mean, yeah.
So
But they didn't have to.
okay, so when 2K Sports, right, were making baseball, right, by
Mm-hmm.
far, even the show was perceived, presumed as having the better game. So how does that happen? You got to pay
It's the same.
the talent, right? You got to pay the talent. Studio, okay. What,
Bro, it's the quality of
okay, but what are you saying? But what are you trying to say, Tsunami?
No, I'm saying it's the same reason why Live didn't come out this year. They were getting beat so bad that it's almost not worth making every year sometimes. And I think that everybody else has to be like, yo, I don't think we need to make baseball because nobody's buying it. It's not worth us doing anymore.
Okay, now baseball was selling. It made the MPD a couple times. You know what I mean?
Z,
Yes, go.
Now what Big Money's also saying, it's the same thing that 2K is starting to suffer from, right? If you notice that 2K really doesn't change much, and that's like I played 2K. My brothers love 2K. Even the casuals is complaining. I remember my boys is like, yo, 2K is the same shit. You even got the casuals complaining, meaning that like the game isn't really that much different from the previous one. It's like a little bit of animation they add here. The graphics is a little better, but everything else about the game is about the same shit. And they just add a whole bunch of VCs in the game, and that's what he's saying. It doesn't take much to make these games anymore because it's legit like copy and paste.
All right, Most. I go at the Most. Go, Most. Go.
Let me just ask a quick question because I think we're sitting there like glossing over some real facts here. Who on this panel codes? Who does code?
I send codes to my bitches every night. Like Birdman.
Big Money. I get what you're saying, Big Money, that there's not ground up development done every year, but when you do the way Madden works and MLB works, like during the post release of the game, they're already working on next year's series. There's over 100 to 200,000 coders working on that game, and the lowest salary is usually around $50K a year. That's not including Medicare tax and all this other stuff. So to say that they're not putting hardly any money into it is false. The bulk of the money may be the license, but there's still a lot of money going into the yearly maintenance and the development. You just may not see it as the end user. So don't believe that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on one second.
Compared to other games.
Hold on 1 second. A Big Cloud Gaming, Ryan, would you like to hop in here? Ryan? I see in the chat, Big Clouds Gaming, okay? I know I was supposed to have a one-on-one with you guys today, but Ryan, would you come in here if you want to hop in here?
But to piggyback on what Post was saying, why would they do that? The only thing that lets me think that maybe MLB has something to do with it is maybe ask for more of a percentage.
Right.
And maybe that's what forced their hand. Okay. That's the only thing I could think of.
All right, hold on. We about to listen.
Listen.
Okay, give me 5 minutes. All right, now the link. What you do is, though, you see the link here where it says Discord. Click that link. Is Buck that in here?
Yeah.
Okay, Buck that. Do me a favor. Listen, Bit Cloud and Gaming. Once you join the server, just watch out. Once you join the server, go to a part where it says, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to show you something what to do. Hold on. Display capture. Hold on 1 second. This is where you go. My man Buck that. The best in the business. Hold on. Right here. Hold on. I want you to go right here. Hold on. Right there. Bam. So I'm about to knock somebody smooth the fuck out. Shit about it's all right. All right, look, Buck that. Check it out, Buck that. Once you get in here, just go over here where it says general. Right here. Go right here in general. And somebody drag you up. I don't see the screen, but somebody drag you up in here. All right. Just go right there where it says general. Click the link for the Discord. Then where it says general, we'll bring you in. Okay. I'm sorry. But see,
right quick before we get back to the thing, you still playing Death Stranding, right?
Am I still playing it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You still like it?
Yeah, bro. Listen here. Listen here, brother.
You won't even
Hey, bro. No. Listen here, bro. The only. Okay, play the bills. Cause I'm about to break. I'm about to knock somebody from
with the $5.
Yeah.
MLB Show 19 had the best sales ever in 2019.
Yes,
Not
it
sure
did.
how many. Also, it
Yes, it
has
did.
all that micro shit and one more.
Yes, it did.
Arian Rod with the 40 rupees. I think that's my cousin. Hey, bro, how are you? And that's it.
Shout out to you, good brother. Now, who was saying something? Cause listen, man, this is what you call a slobber knocker, a rumble royal. Anybody to get it, and I'm ready to knock somebody smooth the fuck out. Now, what's Big Money point of view? What is he saying? What the E-Man saying?
No, he was saying
it doesn't cost that much.
It don't cost that much.
Now, once you had okay, be real. First of all, you got look at what goes into a sports title, right? I don't know what they charge. You got players, right? $1 million players got to go to these studios, got to put the mocap suit on. You know what I mean? Now they're not changing the engine. Like once you have the assets in place.
They only get like a couple of people a year for that, bro.
Whatever the case may play.
They like to use 20, 30 people.
Okay.
20, 30 people for what?
I said they don't use 20 or 30 people for the mocap. They might use one or two people. They might use one person for the cut. Something else.
So listen here, listen, E-Man. Right, E-Man. E-Mom, Big Money. Right now, we ain't gonna talk about the pack of pork flavored oodles and noodles you ate before the show. I'm gonna leave that out of here, right? I would not resort to personal attacks, right? But something I told you yesterday, right? You ready for this? Hold on, this is what they come here for. Listen, hit the like button. I got a very, very small bottle of medicine, right? It's a concoction, right? You seen the old school Batman, Batman. Batman hit you with the bat mace, right? You just wake up in the bat cave, right? Watch this shit right here. Hit that bitch one more time before I throw it out the window. Now, we gotta be clear this Big Money. I hopped on your dog shit show Sunday. Am I right?
Hello? Man, quit calling my motherfucking shit dog shit, nigga.
Okay, listen here. Listen here. I hopped in the echo chamber. I was late. I'm gonna say this again, brother. The man started calling me about 11:50 a.m. My old lady looking at me, she thinking some bitches coming. Who's Big Money? What bitch spending big money on you? I'm like, nah, it's my man from Cincinnati. My wife done punched me dead in the face and bust my goddamn lip. Domestic violence, true story, right? I'm waking the fuck. I ain't know what's, your motherfucker hit you when you sleep. You don't know what's going on. Why your phone keep going on? Who the fuck is Big Money, right? Punch me dead in my face. Boom, what the fuck going on, man? What the fuck going on, right? So I answered the phone, this country motherfucker. Hey, yo, Z, you still gonna do that for me? I'm like, dude, what? What are you talking about? So on my show. Alright, so boom. Now, you know my voice, I'm a little ill, I'm in the kitchen making my tea. This nigga done called me for the 17th time on the 17th hour, right? He called me. I said, Big Money, I'm coming, right? But first of all, I'm Otis. I'm the star of the show. I got to show up on a red carpet fastly late to make my entrance, right? I don't know the rest of these niggas. It could be a setup. So I get into the show. I said, give me the link. I looked at that red number. It was 6 people in the chat. And the audience had 6 viewers. And he had 5 motherfuckers on the panel. I said, oh! The fuck is going on? Hey, who the fuck, like, bro? I can't be doing no shit like this, bro. Listen, listen, if you want to, how you say, my likeness, if you want to, my licenses, brother, before I get to talking, I need these 60 motherfuckers in the room. It would say, Z, we do it, but we average about 27 viewers. I said, 27 viewers? I said, hold. You averaging 27 viewers? I said, give me a minute, man. Give me a minute. God damn, Big Money, give me a minute, man. Let me make some phone calls. So I dropped the link to the Broadband Bullies, tweet it out, right? I don't know, like, hey, what you said is your most successful show to date? Big Money.
I ain't never told you no shit like that.
Listen, anything you say today can and will be used against you in the show, and I'm always recording. Right? Don't take it as no diss. I'm just saying, if it was your highest show today, ain't nothing wrong with that, big fella. Maybe I did that for you. Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. This is what you guys showed for the foolery and the fuckery, right? I went on that goddamn show yesterday, Sunday, right? I had my man, what's the guy name? Big Cloud Gaming? That's his name,
Cloud.
right? I thought he was white, dude. Couldn't find he black. I ain't know who the fuck he was. But anyway, it don't even make a difference, right? He was ready. The motherfucker was in his sound like Mr. Rogers, right? And I'm talking. I'm talking to these motherfuckers, right? I'm talking to them, like, man. I'm like, yo, listen, and I'm giving them the spew, like, you know what I mean, about it being business. Man, I don't know about all that, but they ain't gonna be doing it. Why Sony doesn't have the? I'm trying to tell these motherfuckers it's business, man. It's business. Now, see what I'm talking about, and I'm trying to tell my pony brothers, right? Some things you ain't got the damage control, right? It is what it is. It's a business, right? Sony and they got the best baseball goddamn game in the world. Why not go for making 3 million sales than making 20 or 30 million? It's basic business 101. Don't come and talk about the MLB show. I mean, they got other baseball games, bro. Or EA was sniffing around. If it can't, just be honest, right? Listen, because I've seen each other fucking spin this, right? That's what I'm trying to listen. I've been where you guys are, right? Trust me. When you motherfuckers saw them games, comms, rant, and me bugging the fuck out, you know, it was Z. Wait to the water and see it these. Fuck that water, man. Everybody laugh. How you say, you motherfuckers weren't even laughing with me. You was laughing at me. So I've been there. I mean, so now, check it out, right? Now I'm trying to tell you, well, listen, learn from my mistakes, right? It's a lot to swallow, a lot to change, right? And I'm telling you motherfuckers here, and I've been telling you motherfuckers about Jim Ryan and the other guy, they want to make the money. You know what I mean? They want to make the money. Why not put this shit anywhere, right? Now, here's the thing, right? You got Jack Moo Johnny out there, motherfucker. He done cut his polo, man. What the man? You got another motherfucker that worked for Sony threatening them to, this is your first time. Like this shit. No. Look, listen. Listen. This is time for the foolery and fucking. We turn up here, right? We had a pretty decent show, right? Now listen. If you ain't with the bullshit, if you ain't ready for some screaming and a bunch of leave. Exit stage left now. My shit done kicked in and shit about to go left, right? I'm about to give up gaming and all this other weird shit right here, right? Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna stop all that goddamn lying and capping. Most of you motherfuckers complaining and fussing because you can't afford to own 2 consoles, and I'm supposed to believe that you gonna go out there and bet you build a $12,000 PC, right? Neither here nor there. Fuck this, right? And what I've always been saying to all you motherfuckers, it doesn't matter. If Sony puts fucking Horizon Zero Dawn on PC natively, right? It don't fucking matter. You know what matters, right? Because I'm a console gamer, right? I ain't gaming on no goddamn PC. As long as Sony continues to make great games. And I'm telling you niggas to flip it, right? See, guess what now? Guess what? Sony and Nintendo gonna cut the check to Sony, right? And again, there's some more money they can spend and fucking making AAA games. Once the quality of games that Sony's been known to put out, once that takes a dip, then we all get out that bitch when I pick forth. Oh, I just canceled this line, motherfuckers. I just canceled my pre-order to PlayStation 5. What the fuck, you live in Tobacco? I didn't even know they were taking pre-orders yet. We gotta stop all this goddamn lying. And be honest, be honest. Same thing I told them Xbox motherfuckers come out there. Finksville for Lucky Tales, my nephew, all that shit here. I'm telling you motherfuckers the same thing. You ain't got the damage control anything. You ain't got to know it's going to be what it's going to be. Like this, look, my man Big Money, he hopped in the car, he started pounding. He took this ball, Big Money said, man. Yo, Big Money folded his arms yesterday.
This is my grandmama's chain.
Hey, yo, this old motherfucker set up and folded his arms yesterday, man. Fuck all that. This is some bullshit. I ain't about to be gaming. What the fuck are we going to do? Like, what the fuck going on? Like, niggas really threatening to get Big Money. Talk to me, Big Money.
Hey,
E-Man.
Now, let me get straight.
Straighten it out for me. Straighten it out for me.
First of all, check this shit out, bro.
I've been quiet long enough. Straighten it out for me.
You told me, ain't you one of the main ones that told me about it's no reason to buy that motherfucking console unless it has exclusives?
I didn't
Ain't
say
you one of
that.
the main people
That's not what I
that
said.
get out there?
That's not what I said.
shit.
That's not what I said.
What you said?
No, 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 no. Let me. No, 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 no. That's not what I said.
Integrity in the question.
Okay, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Left. Hit the like button.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Oh shit!
That's not what I said.
Break his jaw. Break his jaw, big money.
Now you starting that bullshit.
Break his jaw, big money.
Okay.
You ain't that same motherfucker.
What?
Break his jaw.
Can I rebuttal
Super chat.
Now hold up, chat. Hold up on the chat. Say that shit again. I said what, big money?
Lubrication time.
Super chat. Like you said, when
Look,
super chat come up,
no, in the chat. Hold up, they want this. You said I said what?
nigga, you was one of the main motherfuckers out there just like me. That motherfucking console. Why the fuck? Microsoft, why the fuck would I buy your motherfucking console if you putting your shit every motherfucking where? You that
okay, all right, he tried it, but that's not what I said. See, right now, big money, I can tell you right now, you won't have that. Listen, I know you did. First of all, I'm way more elegant. You know? And I'm saying right now, maybe you ain't listen here. Maybe you ain't got the mental.
I do it with more gravitas.
You listen here, right? I'm more, I say, grifting, navitating. I mean, you can listen, you know, and I'm extremely truculent, right? You know what I mean? Listen, I'm using my big words right now. You know what I mean? Vividing. You know what I mean? When it comes to this shit here, I'm way more vividing. It's not what I said, right? Let me break it down for you. I've always said this. This is what I've said. Let me give you what I said, because you tried it, right? And I'm about to slap shit out your black ball head ass. This is what you said to me, right? This is what I'm saying. I said exclusives are important. Exclusives gives a console its identity. Right? That separates the two between the Xbox and the PlayStation. What separate? I said they also share about 95.5 of the same library, but it is their exclusives again that gives this identity, right? But check this out. I'm a heterosexual black man with an active sex life, right? I do okay for myself. I can own multiple consoles, right? Like we're gonna be real. I ain't counting nobody's pockets, right? You know what I mean? I ain't got a duck rent center and none of that shit right here playing $19 a week. Right? But I've also said this, right? I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about two others, right? I had no. Be real. No. This ain't about me.
You hear this, Paul? He done lost it.
This ain't about me. Check it out. This is what I said, right? This ain't about me. It ain't about me. Look, this is what I said for you motherfuckers right there. For motherfuckers like you, big money, for motherfuckers like you that got the fanny pack and got the motherfucking Obama phone in a leather case. It's for you motherfuckers, right? That can only afford one console, right? I'm gonna own everything. I'm a console gamer. It doesn't affect me. You know why it don't affect me? It's spite when Sony come out right now and say, you know what? We're putting natively Horizon Zero Dawn or whatever the fuck on PC, right? Or whatever the fuck the case may be, right? I'm gonna play that bitch on the console. Let me say, listen, I hear you motherfucker say, what you told me the other day? Listen, that's just a test. You gotta suffer. Nigga, I don't wanna go through no trials and tribulations. I want my heaven right now, fuck nigga. I have right now a 2080 Ti, 32 gigabytes of motherfucking DDR4 RAM, and 900K, whatever the fuck you call it, right? I can literally have the motherfucking next generation now. You know why I don't game on PC? Besides the kinks and the bugs, right? Because I've also said when these new consoles come out, I want it to be exciting. I want it to feel fresh, right? And you know what I mean, at the end of the day.
Jack for $2.
I'm just saying that's why I don't do it. I'm a console gamer. And nigga, I know right here, you got champagne, big money, you told me. You just told me cash after you $7 for a tall can, fuck nigga. I'm gonna put it all out there, right? Check it out, right? Check it out, right? No, real nigga, so fuck nigga, right? So check this out, right? So again, I'm always going to game on a console. So even by them putting whatever, I don't listen. And also to be fair, right? I look at Street Fighter as an exclusive. I don't count PC. I don't, bro. I don't count PC as part of the console.
What?
I don't count them apart.
Oh no, you
no,
my
no,
brother,
no,
but I
no,
gotta
no,
throw your
no,
ass
no,
under the bus.
no,
I
no.
gotta throw your ass
I've
under
said
the
that,
bus.
man. Bro, no, you
I
don't.
gotta
Listen.
throw your ass under the
Well, you
bus.
gonna try. Listen, I got a full clip
No, you
today.
finna get thrown
No,
under the bus,
I
my nigga.
don't count PC a counter my equation. I've always said that Street Fighter 5 is exclusive to me.
What
I
about
don't
the
put.
Xbox games?
Listen, Xbox ain't got no fucking games, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
No.
No. You think if I gave a fuck if they put fucking Crackdown 3 on my calculator?
No.
No, they ain't. No. This is because you motherfuckers are listening, but you hearing, but you ain't listening to me, bro.
No,
What I'm
you just
saying,
hear
bro.
yourself
No, I
fail.
did
You
not,
stuck
bro.
your motherfucking leg.
Hey, bro, listen.
Stuck your motherfucking leg.
You can try. Check this shit out, right? Oh, we about to have some fun with this, bro. Why I always get mad at the PC niggas? Because they try to put themselves in the console race. War. This ain't got nothing to do with them. Listen, to be fair, watch this shit right here. I'm about to show you something.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. It's me and you right now.
I'm about to hold on.
Let me tell
I'm
you
saying,
something.
no.
You know what exclusive give consoles identity came from? When Z said he don't count PC.
No, I don't.
He counted PC when he got mad that Phil was sending Xbox games to PC, and that's when he got on the podcast saying that what are we doing? We're losing our exclusives to PC because exclusives give their consoles identity, right?
Keep talking.
Right?
Keep talking.
He was the same one. Hold on. He was the same one on the podcast with J Dub, Porter Rock, and Baron arguing against me that Sony had no incentives to bring their exclusives to other platforms, but Microsoft did.
No, but you making up shit, post up. Nobody remember that.
No, I remember that one.
Why you bringing up old shit?
Okay, don't save him, J-Dub. Don't save him, J-Dub.
Hey, wait, hold on. I'm looking for something. Say the bills. I'm looking for something. Pay the bills. I'm looking for something. Pay the bills right quick. I'm looking for something.
Pay the bill.
Damn what I walk into.
Pay the bills. I'm looking for something.
Okay, let me go. Let me go up. Shout out to Elijah. I'm done, Parker. I need education, Parker, with the $1.99. He say Sony run gaming. Sony profit with the $5. Short term, it makes more money. Long term, no. MLB show brings people into PlayStation. All Sony profit is flipping the script now. He changed his name to Pendant PC Profit. But we're not gonna get on that. We're not gonna get on that. And then we got NYT Music with $1.49. I guess he won a McDonald's McDouble. Thank you, NYT.
Hey, hold on.
Go ahead, Big Money.
Keep talking.
Hey, Poe.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this the same the same motherfucking nigga that was up here screaming about this identity shit. But now that Sony is giving away one of their exclusives, now it's a whole different motherfucking story.
Hey, Big Money. He was pissed at that Xbox Play Anywhere. He was pissed at that Xbox Play Anywhere. You hear me?
Now this nigga screaming something different.
Yo, that's why he brought in there. Exclusives give their consoles an identity. When you give your exclusives to PC, what do you have? Xbox have no incentives. People have no incentives.
All right.
To buy into your ecosystem. But now all of a sudden, PC don't matter.
Was the bills paid? I'm back. Was the bills paid? All right. Are you ready? You ready for this? Look, you ready for this? Hold up.
I'm finna mute my mic.
Look, you ready for this? All right, check it out. You ready for this? I don't know why you fuck niggas think I lost it, right? I'm gonna show you something here, right? And I tell you, motherfuckers, you ain't got the mental fortitude. Your equilibrium, your cerebellum, your cranium ain't big enough, brother. I'm talking about the day long getting skulls of Peru. Check this shit out right here, right? Riddle me this. Xbox guys, whoever, right? I'm gonna show something in the screen. Let me know if you guys can see this.
Not this Sony shit again.
Can you guys see the screen?
Jesus.
Can you guys see the screen? What is this? We All right. If I'm not mistaken, Okay, mute that. If I'm not mistaken, right? This is all. Listen here. This is what I got to when I joined the Pony Nation. This toy right here costs about $150, right? So my big take little base is a pony that never opens the stage proper. We're gonna do that right here. So I'm about to get in my bag. I'm about to get in my bag right quick, right? If I'm not mistaken, what's the name of this goddamn game here? It's called what? Jade Empire, right? All of Microsoft games.
We got some bills out there.
No, hold the fuck down. Okay, but all of the Microsoft exclusives, since I've been gaming, have always been on PC, right? Always been Fable, Gears, they've always been on PC, right? It wasn't an issue. I'm a console gamer, right?
I don't think Halo 4 was.
Well, no, I'm just talking about traditionally. Then it was Donnie, even I'm mistaken, who stopped that. But just going back to when the Xbox, how you say quote unquote, was great. All of their games are great. This right here in my hand. This is Jade Empire. You know, Fable. You know, shit like that. Gears, Halo. They've always been on PC. Did it ever matter to any one of you guys? Right?
No.
Right? That's why I said I don't. No. You don't get quiet now.
Did you hear what you just said?
No, listen to me. Listen, Linda.
I'm listening. But go ahead, bro.
Have not all the Microsoft greatest games always been on PC?
No.
All of them.
Fable.
What about Halo Combat Evolved?
No. What happened was it was Donnie D who stopped that. But traditionally, again, all of their games have always been on PC.
Well, that's what I mean. Halo 1 and 2 were on PC.
Wait, well, listen. That's the most successful of them all. Halo 2, right? No, nigga, never die, blackface, shiny eye.
I'm gonna let you.
No, you listen. You gonna die on his hill. You gonna listen. I see your picture in my head and my handshakes, folks. You can run, you can hide, but there's no escape. Listen, they've always been on PC. Always. It was Donnie D who stopped that practice, right? They've always did, but what I'm saying to you is, you didn't count Jade Empire as being an exclusive. You didn't count Fable as being an exclusive. I mean, I don't hear you, Linda. You didn't count those games as being exclusive? Wait. Now you're getting low. This is phone call. No. Now you're getting low. This is phone call.
He's waiting for the facsimile from Phil.
Now you got call waiting. No, you got a one-way landline. Now you got call waiting. Now pay the bills.
Okay. So Elijah Parker with the $199. Z is a motherfucking fraud. PlayStation Nation should kick him out.
Shit.
Tim Dog shot to him.
Hold on.
You all ponies are weak. This is the crap gamer curse.
First of all,
is that all the bills? We got more. Is that all the bills?
That's not the fact, Z.
Only two.
That's not the fact.
No, it's more. There's more bills.
Okay, Sony profit with the 5. And since Neth keeps capping Yu-Gi-Oh cards on Twitter and ducking my question, I'm calling him out now. Why is Netflix $14 billion in debt? It's because they keep making original content at such a fast fucking pace.
Okay.
Well, not just that too, but we'll let Z get into his spill.
Okay.
My man Blackbeard. Wait, look, check out my man Blackbeard. He says Z never said that. But again, so I done dropped the very expensive toy, right? And again, what I'm saying, if you don't know, again, maybe I have to start explaining myself fully, because I thought by now you guys can keep up. But I can see right now you're cerebellum. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you motherfuckers don't think with both sides of your brain. You know what I mean? You motherfuckers can't clap your hands and motherfucking flap your arms at the same goddamn time. I just showed you proof, right?
You ain't showed me proof.
I just showed a very iconic franchise. And what is this?
You ain't showed me proof for nothing.
Is this not an iconic franchise of the original Xbox?
You said Xbox games have always been on PC, and that's not true.
Okay.
That's not true. Because Halo did not launch day and day on Xbox and PC. Halo 2 didn't even launch.
Wait. Hold on.
Talk that shit.
Wait, hold on. No. Okay, let me finish. Okay, listen to me. Linda, listen.
Come on, now what are we doing here, Z?
Listen. You can scream I will demolish the hardest rap artist, scream the loudest. It don't mean nothing because you can scream loud. It don't make you right. You're pulling you pulling a D batch with the carry out with day and day.
I'm not pulling a D batch.
Did you hear me say? Nigga, color within the lines before you fail this test, right?
I'm just emphatic.
Nigga, right with the nigga, don't write. Hold up, fucking no, I'm about to school him. I'm about to choke him out. Don't write outside the margins. You remember that in school? Don't write outside the margins. You about to do nothing. Listen, emphatically or hysterically, that's not what I said, okay? Don't pollute the water or the argument that we have in here. Stay within the bounds of the discussion, right? What I said to you, whether the time frame or not, they've always been on PC, right?
Okay.
Now, listen, being that you bought day and date, whatever the fuck the case, have you never ever not counted as Halo as being exclusive? Have you never ever not counted Gears of War as being an exclusive? Have you ever? Has anybody ever in this community?
Okay, let me ask you.
No, answer that question. You're not going to answer me a question. No, you're not going to answer a question with a question until you answer that. You're pulling a D-back here.
I'm finna answer.
I can't breathe, officer. I'm about to listen. I'm about to Eric Hogan. Answer that question right there.
Those software are exclusive at the time that they launched because they wasn't on PC.
Nigga, that's not what I said. Have you ever not counted Gears, Halo, or Fable, or even Jade Empire as being exclusive? That was the question.
Yes.
You said
now that they on PC, yeah.
Wait. Oh my God. So look. So no, okay. Look, this nigga.
Let me ask you.
Listen, Kareem. No. Listen, Kareem. I'm gonna call you Kareem Lewis. Kareem Lewis. You're a goddamn liar. All right. You have never ever, or has no one in this chat ever said those games? Wait. So did you say you know what? This shit on Linux.
They are multi-platforms now. They on PC.
Man, but brother, okay.
That's the whole consensus of what everybody say.
Listen, not everybody. I said you. Hey, bro, I've never listened, brother. I've been gang banging in these video game streets for a long time. I got the wounds to show it. I've never seen or heard anyone take off Gears of War 1 or 2 because it was on PC.
You did it. What are you talking about?
What?
Z, you want some bullshit.
I don't count PC. I've never did that, bro. I've said numerous times. I say numerous. Hey, look, Nev, brother. I know you trying to be. Listen, Nev. I know you want to be impartial and whatever the case, right? I've always said I look at Street Fighter and all that shit being in school. I don't consider a PC. It's a personal computer.
No.
When I talk about this console war, right? I'm talking about Nintendo. I'm talking about fucking Sony. I'm talking about fucking Xbox. I'm not talking about AMD. Who speaks up for the PC? Is it Hewlett Packard Dell? Who the fuck is it? Midway? IBM? I don't consider them as an equation. So the riff that I had about this is the riff. Here's the thing, right? So if you want to tell the whole story, you're gonna tell the whole truth. No.
Once you let me,
I'm gonna get you right now. This is what I mean, right? This is the issue because you're not telling the whole story, right? Because your Lord and Savior Phil Spencer said there will be some things that are going to launch on the PC that will remain exclusive, and there's going to be some things that launch on the Xbox that remain exclusive. So my gripe was that relationship with him saying somebody got the show playing in the background is that it's only been one way. Things have been. So who got the show playing back there?
That's paused.
Mute the mic. Wait, hold on. Hello. I'm saying
it's almost like it's an echo.
Wait, hold on. Let me show my camera ain't on.
I don't hear an echo.
No, it's not. Hello. It's going now. So again, so that was not even my gripe. So I was calling him out for the liar that he is, because we've had things released exclusively on the PC and not simultaneously on the Xbox. Remember this? You had a better sword for Age of Empire than your own $5 something that's not even coming to the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's that, and that's what I'm talking about in the conundrum right here. If you don't understand, because you like to pick and choose, but listen here, brother, we gonna call a spade and buck a buck. You have yet to answer my question. I've never heard in a conversation about Fable or Halo or not being exclusive because they was on somebody's Windows DOS 98, brother.
Oh,
it's not
we
about
hear it all
them.
the time, brother. We hear it all the time.
Not for me. Not for me.
We fighting
Who's we?
J-Dub.
We, who's
heard
we?
it from you too, Z.
Who's
Let me
we?
break this down.
Who's
to
we?
you.
Are we
Let
talking
me break
French?
down this
Are
down
we
to
talking
Z.
French here?
Z.
You're gonna get briefed for this post.
Hold on now. Stop jocking right now. I got this.
Nah.
The proof is down.
No,
Because
it
we have heard plenty of times. Go back to Z rant on Play Anywhere. Bring up consoles exclusivity and watch him say fuck that shit and throw that shit out the window. The whole community, hold on. And when it's the same reason that we just clowned Sony from Death Stranding going to PC and it now being a multi-platform.
Who clowned them?
All of a sudden,
But it's not a
get on this very same panel.
Who clowned them? Who clowned them?
Sony never.
Question, Z. Question. You said traditionally all Xbox exclusive have went to PC. It's Lost Odyssey on the PC.
Brother.
It's Lost Odyssey on the PC.
You ready for this? You just answered my question. You just answered my motherfucking question. You ready for this? You just broke your own motherfucking jaw.
No, I ain't break my own.
Who was in charge when Lost Odyssey was there? I said that was something. Okay. That was something that Donnie D did, right? Traditionally, some of Microsoft's biggest goddamn games have always been on PC, so it doesn't fucking matter. Halo 2, the greatest Halo of all time. Would you not? Are you intending to lie that you don't consider Halo 2 an exclusive? You think you're a goddamn liar. A liar.
So what you saying
A
is,
liar.
all that shit you crying about in
What
terms of
about?
Play Anywhere,
Bro.
about Microsoft exclusives going to PC.
What did I say?
Exclusive,
But bro,
identity of a console.
Exclusive. No, I'm not. When I'm talking about exclusive, no. When I say exclusives, I'm talking about between Nintendo and fucking Sony.
Hell no!
What are you talking about,
me like that,
bro? No, I'm not.
Let me tell you something.
No, I'm not.
Like I told these guys.
No, I'm not.
When you brought us into broadband, you let me tell you something. When you brought this team together.
Hey, bro, I'm ashamed of you, brother.
Z, when you brought this team together, you brought us to think for ourselves, not to follow you on your
idea.
Hey,
listen, you need to follow me.
Let me tell you,
bro, have I not said that? Hey, bro, have I never said that?
I'm thinking for myself. Other people might follow
you.
I'm thinking for myself.
I never said that. I said on numerous occasions, I consider Street Fighter V an exclusive. Even if I don't get caught up in that, I say it all the time, bro.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here!
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Okay,
they capping for my man.
I'm saying all the time. What are you talking about? It don't matter. Hey, bro, listen. You don't consider Titanfall a fucking exclusive for the Xbox? You just brought up your mouth the other day. That's on PC, right? We're talking about consoles. We're talking about consoles, bro.
Hey, we have this debate on social media.
Ain't no fucking debate, bro.
About games being on console and PC, whether they're
we're talking about
whether they're consoles.
Let me ask you a question. You know what? Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Hey, Nev.
You said it on the show yourself.
Hey, Nev.
Microsoft has no more exclusives.
Hey, Nev. Well, check this shit out, right? Listen, I'm gonna ask every minute. So if I choke Pulse out right now, right? And he wake up in the alley with his drawers balled up in his mouth, SVU style, right? Won't nobody take it personally, right? It's okay. If I'm giving the green light, the punch this with a closed fist. We went from slap boxing, so I balled my fist up. If you don't know what they used to slap box back in the day, I done balled my fist up and snuck a real one in right quick, right? Or we going hard to the body, I stuck one up top, right? So if you talking about PC, right? When it comes to hardware sales every month, is the PC mentioned? It's Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft with NPD. Am I right or wrong? Have you ever seen a Dell desktop there? A Hewlett Packard? An E-machine?
They do bring up Steam.
I said, you talking about hardware. Okay, nephew tried it. No, you tried it. Sit the fuck down. So when you see the NPD, right? when we run to see those sales, who's leading the pack, right? Do you see again AMD anywhere? Ryzen, Intel? We're talking about consoles. Some of Microsoft's greatest goddamn games of what they're known for are on PC. Are you gonna sit and tell me those ain't exclusives, brother? And if you are, listen, I'm questioning your morality, your integrity, maybe even your sexuality, brother, because you're confused.
Oh shit! Wait, hold
You're
on.
not Superman. You run around like this bitch like Bizarro right now, brother. The Legion is doing.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna push back a little bit. Z, let's ask you a quick history. When did you attempt PC gaming? Roughly when?
2012.
Okay, and why did you immediately quit?
Why? What immediately quit was because I get when they what really turned me off is when they had those Steam sales and games be like $1 and all that shit, right? I bought a game called Dirt 3. And I went to boot the bitch up, right? Play it, and I kept getting the blue screen. And then I don't know, maybe it may change back then. There was no way for me to contact. There was no number. I had to send an email, and then I received a couple of days later. But I had to find out. Google it. I had to go to some Russian site and extract the files and to patch it in another folder. Damn, I didn't want to go through all that shit, bro. Yeah, bro. I didn't want to go through that shit. It was trash.
So, would you agree at that time in place that you saw PC gaming as not a viable option for you, especially?
For me, yeah, and also
so
too. Listen. The main thing also what turned me off. It was a game called Warframe, right? The free to play game Warframe, and I remember I was playing with Black Bond and them back then at my PC. The controls on the game. And was another one. Was it called Hawking with the robot? Or that was the game with it was real pretty.
Oh yeah,
Hawking, very pretty, but the controller felt fucked up. Like it felt like I was playing with an off-brand fucking what's some cheap controllers? Mad Cats. Like it felt horrible. Like the controller really felt like a afterthought. It didn't feel, felt fucked up, and I didn't like it. Outside of also too, I just spent all this money on his rig, right? And then this is my first rig. And there was no, I don't, maybe it may have changed now. Here's the thing, you put it, Steam price, you put it in what is called, quote unquote, big picture mode. And I never had a monitor, hooked it up to my 3D, I had my 3D, 1080p Samsung TV at the time, right? And put it in big modes like Xbox Live, move the controller around. But again, the controller felt like an afterthought some of the games. And then the game was Dirt 3. I had to go Google, had to get it filed, to patch it, to run it. Like, I kept getting the Windows error, Windows 9 error, some shit. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, and maybe it may have changed now. Normal course, if I had a problem with my game on Xbox or whatever, I will call 1-800 for my Xbox Live, get some help, whatever the fuck the case may be. I literally had to send an email. They got back to me 3 days later. Maybe it may have changed a little bit since then, but that was really what turned us. And I'm sticking with God. I ain't with all this shit here. To answer your question. All right.
And to be fair, you did try PC gaming recently with Gears of War 4, right before 5 came out.
Yeah, I installed. And another thing, it took a day and a half to download. Yeah, it was running fast. And then I know I had to go basically in the settings and to cap it at 60 frames. You know what I mean? But it was just, the Windows Store took forever to download. And I was just
the
fucking...
Windows Store is horrible.
Yeah,
but clearly, you do not see PC gaming as a viable option.
No.
Therefore, how could you be capping for that?
How
could you consider this game a platform or whatever?
Damn,
wait. No, I'm not set up. When have I ever capped for PC?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. How could you if you don't even see it as a viable option?
When I do listen, no. When I do these tasting the bulk mouth grip, I said, bro, I was calling out Phil when him saying that there will be some things exclusive to the console and there'll be some things exclusive to the PC. So when he said we even bringing up PC, right? Even before it's day and date, right? And now if you say, don't tell the whole story, as them that not even so much day and date, is that their games are not releasing day and date with us. You know what I mean? So that was even my whole argument, me making fun, like, you know what I mean? Or even talking about it, because again, I don't give a fuck about PC. I will consider, like I said, I say all the time, I consider Street Fighter 5 as a fucking exclusive. Oh, yeah, cool. I don't fucking, I mean, like again, I make fun of the PC niggas when and I always say, well, tell them, why are you even trying to enter this console? What we talking about here? Nobody gives a fuck about, well, bro. I said, nobody gives a fuck about your screensaver or your desktop. But again, traditionally, how it's always been, some of Microsoft's biggest games has always been on PC. Who gave a fuck? We're talking about console gamers here. You know what I mean? Who wouldn't count Halo as being an Xbox exclusive? If you don't, you're fucking lying if you're saying it's just on PC, bro. We got to keep it real. No. Thank you for that.
So I don't see how you could have ever in the past said that.
I don't know what did he try? Did I not tell him I no longer have a small bottle of lubrication in this metal? What are they trying here? Like everybody trying with me, like bro.
Everybody wants the crown, Z.
They listen. No, you know what? Listen, you know why I knock them the fuck out all the time? How I beat them the fuck up? Because I'm not emotionally invested to this shit here. I can care less. Long as they still listen, you can tell me right now that Sony's coming out, but I got a very fancy fridge, still got a Samsung refrigerator, Wi-Fi, and all that shit. It's coming out exclusively on my Samsung fucking refrigerator, right? I wouldn't give a fuck, right? I'm gonna play that shit on my motherfucking very powerful PlayStation 5 and my motherfucking very powerful Scarlet, bro. I don't get caught up in that PC shit.
Okay, but the part
ain't no but nigga. Listen here, nigga. My grandmother said to me, let me tell you what my grandmother told me. Let me tell you what my grandmother told me, right? My grandmother said never fight a dark skinned nigga. I said, why, grandma? They ain't got nothing to lose. They mad because they ugly. What's going on?
Hey, look,
But,
check it out. See, I'm
check it out.
confused with the shit you be saying, bro.
Nah, you ain't, nah. Whatever, play the bill. Play the bill.
You keep talking, you talk all this bad shit about Microsoft and their exclusives. But as soon as Sony gives up one of their exclusives, now it's la-di-da, kumbaya. I don't understand this shit, man.
Listen, he might have been in an emotional place. Who knows?
Hey, listen, pay the bills.
Hold on.
That's because he was an Xbox.
Shout out to Big Money for taking his L like a man and not running away like J-Dub's bitch ass.
Okay. We got a few bills here.
Shout
out Recruiter. Hey, Recruiter, what's up with your sister, man? Tell her to look better in person.
Yeah, on Nick Cannon's diss track. He did something with Eminem, I guess. Was Elijah Parker. How many chicken sandwiches did Post Up have today? Quite a few.
Shit.
And a few more. Crazy Horse with the 199. What's up, fellas? Has Sony become a third-party developer yet? And
yes, they are. They are.
How many times does Post check Phil's Twitter daily? Be honest.
Okay.
We got more bills. We got more bills.
Okay, I'm back. I want to finish breaking Z.
No, you ain't break my legs, bro. You broke.
I want to finish breaking your legs.
Hey, I brought your boy BitCloud in here too, by the way.
Okay. All right, hold up. We got Sony Profit. How many times did Post check Phil's Twitter daily? Crazy Horse. Shout out to you, big fella. What up, fellas? Has Sony gone third party yet? They're a third party publisher. Yeah, they're making games. Actually, to be fair, they've always been third publisher, been making games for other
games on PC before.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to my man Ilana Muhammad. I can't even pronounce that goddamn name. Shout out to you for subscribing. We got Pitty Pat Parker. How many we got them channels? Recruiter Perez. Listen here, man. Tell your sister look better in person, baby. It hit me. My man Angel M. Hold up, man. New Predator game coming to PC. Oh, that new Jim Ryan, fuck nigga. Hold up. Did we get Jersey Ghost? Dreamcast blew up because of 2K. I followed them to Xbox.
Yep.
Hold on, Spike. Wait, hold, man. Y'all bugging, man. Joseph 1074. You got new rumors. He donated $2. You got new rumors going around yet again that the PlayStation 5 is bringing out 8.4 teraflops of Ryzen, 8-core, 16-thread CPU, 12 gigs of GDDR6 RAM, and SSD at $499. Keep calls down. Thoughts about this group. We got chat, man. Also, that came up in the also, so you may see a link that Streamlabs that thing come up there, right? That's if you want to avoid same thing. Instead of doing a super chat, you can do it that way. I just get that $2 he gave me. I get the $2 the other way. Google takes about 75 cents, but whatever way you want to, I'm very appreciative of that. You guys get Von Lamont? Yeah, 2003. Also, Predator's coming to PC also. That's not even okay. But anyway, now how you gonna break my legs, Post?
I
What are
just
you
want
gonna
to say
do?
this last.
What are you gonna do?
I just want to
What are
say
you
this last thing.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I remember. I don't know if it was
Ooh.
after E3
What you
rewatch.
remember?
I
What do
know
you
the
remember?
chat can remember.
No.
I went on a rant.
You
on
went on a
this
rant?
show.
You went on a
I
rant?
went on a rant on this show about Microsoft no longer having any exclusives. And guess how you responded to me? That's what I've been telling you, Post. That's what I've been telling you all along.
About them having
You
exclusive?
told me that after that rant.
Listen, about them
when I
having
was
exclusive?
like Microsoft no longer having any exclusive.
Okay.
You said that multiple times.
You know why I said that?
And now you want to sit up here and say PC don't count?
No, you know why? Motherfucker, listen here, baby. Call me bougie, right? Call me biased. Call me prejudiced. Whatever you want to call me, right? I don't claim Crackdown 3. I don't claim Sea of Thieves.
The deflection.
It's not deflection. So again, it's not. No, I'm keeping it real, Post. So when I go out there again, I don't. But let's be very real. But throughout the theatrics, you guys know me personally. I don't give a fuck about no PC, right? All right. So I don't. Not capping about that. My thing is this, right? But if you're gonna go day and date or whatever the fuck, like what are the benefits of them? My thing with my issue is that they get everything that we get, and we pay for it, and they get it for free. So if you see me, that was bro, Post. Listen, I'm deadly. I'm certain.
No, he's serious.
Hey, bro.
Plenty discussions about PC.
Brother. No, you don't.
I got a hell of a memory, bro.
What motherfucking Denzel Washington saying? I'm surgical with this bitch, bro. You niggas always try to bit and come for the crown, brother. Listen here. I'm dealing with this motherfucker, right? You gotta remember this, Post, if you don't know, right?
Look, you
listen,
can't get me.
Listen, bro. Gather around as I run it down and unravel my pedigree, right? A wino cringe on the can he binge, find a shallow grave in the snow. Don't let that go over your head. I remember one time, right? I was a young
Okay,
boy.
Dolomite. Okay, Dolomite.
No, there ain't no Dolomite. Listen, no. Check it out, right? No. Listen. Yeah, I'm about to tell you right now. I'm about to tell you right now. I remember I was a young boy. I was a lad. I was a young boy, right? I was a young boy and I was in jail, right? I remember this. I was a young boy, right? I turned 15.
I gotta give it to him.
I turned 15. If you don't know, I went to prison at a very young age. I was 14 and a half, and I turned 15, right? And, not to South, my father wasn't very, productive part of my life, and he was a very, very mean dude. Very mean. Wasn't kind to me at all, right? I remember he came to see me with my grandmother in jail, but he wouldn't be mean to me in front of my grandmother, but he came to me, right? He said, son, it's cold outside, and even when it's not, it still is. It took me about 20 years later to get that gem because it went over my head. And I'm going to tell you the same thing, Post. It's cold outside, nigga. And even when it's not, it still is. I say that to say this.
You know what, see?
Nah, because you ain't listen. No, I am, because you tried it. You tried it.
The wrong one.
No, I got the right one. The fact you said I was capping for Pete, brother, no. If you know, it pains me. It pains me to say this. It pains me to say that you didn't understand. Now, Big Money, the E-Man, he just coming around. He may not know no better. But Moss and Neff get it. They know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. You'll never hear me cap about no goddamn PC. I don't even include them in the console war. You know what I mean? I was giving, what the fuck is between Xbox? Bro, what's the guy named? Rags? Does he still fucking do videos, Rags? And Top Hat and all them niggas?
Who fucking cares?
Listen, nigga, I had fucking 400 battling with them niggas like, what the fuck is you over here doing in this console war right here? Ain't got nothing to do with you guys. I look at PC niggas like this sitting by the sideline. We ain't talking about AMD. Ain't about none of that shit. That's what check some real shit, right? You know what's spooky, right? When we met Mash, right? You know what's spooky, my nigga. When we met Mash, we thought he was an Xbox nigga, right? Right or wrong?
Nigga, you beating around the bush.
We did.
You beating around the bush.
No, hold on. No, facts. Right? No. King's Blood. King, no facts. King's Blood Gaming.
The part of the show where it's
No,
entertaining.
King's Blood Gaming.
Facts, big money. You hear
No.
this shit?
Now, am I
The
lying?
part of the show
Kings.
where it's entertaining.
Not all my shit is entertainment. Listen.
This the very same man
No,
that
listen,
sit on
listen,
this panel and talk about Sony exclusives all day.
Hey,
Kings.
hey, the
Bro,
motherfucker
no.
good to talk you.
Nah, nigga.
Head off.
No, I'm
Shit
not.
don't make
You
no
niggas
sense
is
at the
remedial.
end.
You niggas are remedial. You're mental midgets. Check this shit out. King's Blood Gaming. We met that nigga. What was he? Because they know. They good telling me with that PC shit. I wasn't going to let them. Nah. I wasn't going to let them in my inner circle talk about some PC shit. Am I right or am I wrong?
He sit up here and praise Sony for the exclusive. MLB go to PC. He turned around and said,
"Hey,
I
this
told y'all it was
motherfucker
happening.
He pulled by y'all like a motherfucker."
He turned around and say, I told Puerto Rico this was going to happen because it's all about the money. Well, what happens, Z, if you don't consider PC a platform?
That's not what I said.
What happens?
That's not what I said. That's not what I said, right? I'm saying it don't matter. I can beat you niggas. Hey, yo, I can beat you niggas up with a helmet on top behind my back.
Hey, I love my brother, but
No,
he
you don't.
Take this L. He
No,
gonna
I
take
don't.
this
He's gonna take
They don't do that.
That's just like he did with this whole hey.
What?
When BGST came on the scene,
Yeah.
hey, gaming was good on YouTube. These motherfuckers spit this shit all the way around. Now this nigga on the other side of the motherfucking pond. He spit all that shit into niggas.
How about this?
He got all these motherfucking descendants out here.
Okay.
He want to disown
You know what?
everybody.
Hey yo, I'm about to. Hey yo,
all these descendants out here. Now he want to. He want to disown every motherfucker.
Hey, you got dumb now. Hey yo, listen, listen, you right, and I'm gonna finish it. You know why? Because you niggas ain't got the mental fortitude, right? You listen here. You niggas are mental midgets, man. I've been wrapped around the block 5 times. No, but listen here, right?
Yo, Z up against the world. That's crazy.
Now check this shit out. I'm glad you here, Big Money. Big Clock. I gotta tell you something about yourself too. Hold up, brother. Nothing about your hygiene, anything like. Not a personal attack. I'm about to tell you something about yourself. Check this shit out, right? So again, I say that to say this, right? And this for those people that have been rocking out with me on this dog shit platform for however long, right? I don't include the PC into this shit here, right? I don't.
When it's convenient for you, nigga.
I
That's the only time you include it. When it's convenient for you.
I never have. I don't care about no PC, my nigga. What I'm saying is this is between X. I said, now, long as motherfucking they're not making games natively or whatever, like, say, like, I guess, like, if God of War, which is not going to happen, comes to fucking the Xbox or something like that, then that's something different. But when I'm talking about the Xbox having exclusives, I'm talking about gear. This is Xbox fucking exclusive. I don't count PC. But bro, I don't. Like, listen, did the PC even come up with an MPD? Like I'm just listen. You know what's crazy? These weirdo whining motherfuckers. No, these weirdo whining motherfuckers. No. When you go E3, check it out. When you have an E3 showing, right? It's to date, and this is recently happened. They just finally got an off-brand show on fucking Leap Year to have their own little conference, right? Or whatever, and show the same fucking multi-plats, right? It's always been about Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo.
See, listen. Before you finish, check this out.
Nah, niggas been done.
No. Let me say this.
How could you understand that?
Listen, I don't fuck with PC gaming either, but PC gaming has been growing every year, bro. You can't put them all the way out, man. PC gaming is growing, bro. It's whether we like it or not, it's growing.
Listen, it's more PCs in the world than consoles.
Let Big Cloud gaming talk, actually.
Yeah, it can be Cloud. Because I think you owe me an apology too, though. But I'm okay. Listen, I'm listening. I don't forget nothing.
Ryan, don't listen to that
No,
nigga,
he
man. That
gonna
nigga,
listen.
No, I
he
was
think he
saying
the
about PC
Dolomite of
gaming.
motherfucking
No,
YouTube.
listen.
Go ahead, go ahead.
PC gaming always dwarfed console sales and
Yeah,
consoles.
I mean, it's more PCs in the world than consoles. We
Yeah,
all know that.
it's always more PCs in general.
It's all,
And they only just
we
use
all
it
know
for
that.
gaming, use it for daily use, whether it be for homework or shit like that.
It's
So
all- okay.
it's always been like that. Now, as far as Sony's main priority at the start of this gen, remember, I think it was Andrew House who stated it, right? That they didn't want to see PS4 or they didn't want to see PS4 owners or PS3 owners jump ship to PC. That was their main priority.
No, they said no because of the PS. They said they came out with the Pro.
Yeah.
You got to tell the whole story right because they were competitor was the PC. They didn't want to see them lose their consumer.
Okay, Z, we heard you. Let Ryan talk, nigga. Let Ryan go ahead.
No, listen here. You know, we're not gonna do no half truths here. We're gonna tell the whole story. I'm the only one on the show that's allowed to lie because I'm Otis, right? Never forget that. It's my goddamn show. I'm Otis. But can't finish, brother.
But no, I'm just saying, like PC will always be counted regardless. At the end of the day, it's always going to be counted. The reason why it will always be counted, there's just no way to really ignore it. It will always come into consideration. I'm tell you why, because it's part of gaming in general.
What happened?
It's part of gaming in general. They're all part. They're all together here.
Wait,
it's not just Sony. It's not just Nintendo. It's not
okay,
just
let me talk about this, right?
PC.
How about this? So we talk about games of the generation and all that. Is PC all shit ever mentioned?
Oh no. We talk about games of the generation.
Hey, listen, man, real man. It's the dodo bird of gaming. Like I'm being real. Like bro, listen. Even them. Let's be honest here. When motherfuckers get these $12,000-$15,000 records to what? Play fucking multiplats.
Pretty much, it's to max out the games that's on there to get the best performance. That's basically what the main thing is now. The new, obviously, you know what it is. The RTX thing is the new thing everybody's hyped for now, right? Everybody's buying into.
Yeah, but most people don't have that shit.
And the thing about ray tracing, again, he just said it too. Not everybody jumped on board to ray tracing because those 2080 Ti's and the 2070. Again, they're not like super cheap right now. They're not that cheap. Okay, so not everybody's going to jump on board right now.
So again, bro, let me tell you something, Ryan. I don't know if you're running from the law, but I'm gonna call you about Bit Cloud Gaming, your new moniker. Maybe you try to change your life. You found Christianity somewhere along, so you went from being Ryan to professional. Now listen, you don't owe me any explanations. I don't know what type of shady dealings you've done in the past that you had to change your online moniker. But it's not about that, right? But I say that to say this, though. Honestly, has this not always been between Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony? Being real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has, but that don't leave PC. That don't mean
again,
that PC
most
is not
people
a part
listen.
of it,
Most motherfuckers that could. I'm gonna call away a bucket. Hit the like button. Most motherfuckers really that sit back and complain are motherfuckers that really can't afford to own 2 consoles. Right? Mm-hmm. So these same motherfuckers, right? Because I'm gonna get, like I said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, right? These same motherfuckers, when Microsoft went out there and announced that, EA went out and announced that Titanfall was going to be a lifetime exclusive for the Xbox, I'll just get it on my gaming rig and my gaming PC. And that sold like 10,000 copies. Then when it went over the sub, it's capped at like 100,000 copies with lifetime sales on PC. But it did about 10 million on consoles, right? That's when we got to get the biggest knife in the drawer and cut the bullshit out, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Everybody gonna get these motherfucking $5,000 like, nah, get the fuck off, right? Console gamers. If they complain about listen what we're saying here, right? Most motherfuckers complain about playing $500 for the Xbox One X or $400 for a Pro. You mean you tell me they gonna go out there, bitch, drop at a minimum $11, $12 for a gaming rig? That's just the bare bones minimum. What are we doing here?
Mm-hmm. Real quick, we do have a few bills.
Pay the bills.
Okay. So Sony profit with the 5.
That's my brother.
Cloud is the most honest white man I know. Welcome, bro. You know, AP the shooter.
That's my brother, AP. What up, AP?
Post up, pump them brakes, and the IROC FN MLB ain't got a war.
Yeah.
And also, just quickly add this on.
That's all.
Ryan's point is we do add in PC gaming because it's a big demographic. Lots of gamers are PC gamers, and it's like, around 23% or 25% of the pie chart. But in all fairness, I don't think any of us count mobile gamers that dwarfs everything.
That is
in
true.
all fairness.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
Now,
true.
Ryan, listen, I'm asking you a
That's
question.
kind of a different. Well, it's gaming.
Hey,
It's kind of
gaming,
hey,
so
Big
there's
Cloud
dwarfs
Gaming.
everything.
A Big
What's
Cloud
up?
Gaming,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
All right,
What's up?
how many people we have here? How many people in here? We have 250 people here,
Like
right?
8.
We have 250.
About like
All right.
250. Yeah.
Listen, I know you never seen that many numbers a day in your life, right? But listen, we gonna have fun with this, right?
I've
No. We gonna be fair with this, right?
I've reached over 300.
More power to you, right? You invited me to a show yesterday. It was 7 people in the stands, right? And none of them spoke English, right? I went over there, did you guys a solid, turned it up and turned it out, right?
What show you talking about? Oh, you talking about Jace?
Oh damn, it's like that. Oh, it's like that. Oh, it's like that.
That's Jay show.
You put on. Okay. So anyways, I got there with 7 people in the stands, 7 people, right? And I told you, listen here. I said, listen here, brother. When you contract my likenesses and my services, brother, before I get to talking, before I hit the stage, there's certain things that gotta happen in preparation behind the scenes in the dressing room, right? Right? I need some cocaine. I need some older women. I need some hookers, right? I got there. It was 6 motherfuckers in the crowd. None of them spoke English, right? So one day and I did my thing. But me and you was trying to have a conversation, right? Now again, and I'm not going to question your level of education, nor your IQ, right? But it seems like you didn't get what I was saying to you yesterday about Jim Ryan and it being business.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but the thing was, people kept cutting in when I was trying to get to the point of your
No, because you went out there and blamed everything. You blamed the white man, and you blamed Jesus.
I didn't even blame.
You end up blaming Phil.
Yeah, I didn't even blame day and date. I just said day and date in general. The way Microsoft pushed day and date just made the games not feel important.
To who?
To the gamers themselves, because remember we got next to no advertising when it came to these games going to Game Pass.
Okay,
all it was Game Pass.
All right. Listen. First of all, this is the first time that you're on my show, right? All right, first time on your show, right? So I'm gonna read you the rules. All right, we always recording, right? This is a drug-free environment. I'm the only one here allowed to get zooted and booted and get blasted, right? Anything you say today can and will be used against you in a later show. Are you aware of this?
Yeah.
Just going forward, all right? So don't be surprised that one day you say, damn, I thought me and Z was cool. You might get fucked nigga of the week or something. Don't be surprised at that, right? You know what I mean? Now, so again, I was explaining to you, or I was talking to you, what's the other guy, J Love, right?
It was J Love or
whatever. And it seems that to me, again, I don't know who had Asperger's or autistic, or it just seems like what I was saying was just going so far over you guys' heads about it being a business. Now you said about advertising. I don't know, brother. I don't know what the fuck that mean. I'm just saying the Game Pass, and again, just being real. And here's my disclaimer: Xbox is dog shit. And the exclusive answer to Gears, and then you can't even count Outer Worlds as being an exclusive, have been trash, right? So a lot of the slack and the flack that Game Pass were getting because of the quality of games that Microsoft were releasing, Crackdown, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, we know the rest. So again, in all of the public system, they do to put them in there because no one's buying them. No one's buying. It's crazy, right? Damn, like motherfucker, numbers of motherfucker. No one is buying them because they rated 60 game. Right now, fucking Sea of Thieves is out selling goddamn Death Stranding. Who would have thought that? Right? This is a fact. Men like women, and I don't give a fuck about Sea of Thieves, right? But I'm saying that's not the case. Is it funny? Absolutely, to have fun with it, yeah. But it's business. I was trying to tell you. But it's bad for gaming. How is it bad? It's just an option. You don't have to buy it, right? That's what I understand sometimes when the diehard Sony guys or whatever the fuck, right? When they say we got to be honest or be whatever, right? How does it affect you, right, in gaming? As long as Sony makes great games, this is the fact. I'm saying this guy. I say this. Listen, Brian. You probably know I'm a red, colorful character, right? I'm a showman. I like to go on that bitch. Show out. I can fucking sell sand on the beach, sell ice cubes to an Eskimo. That's me. That's a God-given gift that I was given, right? Right? But I know business and what makes money for them. It's not about you and I. And I was trying to explain that to you guys. You know what I mean? A lot of people, put a lot of motherfuckers putting in the ad libs, and I didn't like damn, like no one. I felt like I was talking to the deaf, dumb, and the blind. Not to take a job.
I was trying to answer you, and then Nethos tried to tell you what was it one at a time, Nethos, and he got kicked.
Yeah, shit was weird. Shit was weird. Shit was real weird. It was like, bro, it was what. And I also was trying to say, like, damn. And what's the other girl, Snow Bunny? I said Nintendo gets a pass for a lot of shit, bro. This is a ninth generation. Then my man J Tech tried to hop in and got his jaw broke. It's a fucking handheld. when we listen, it's a fucking fact. When we do with the MPD, no one counts the 3DS as it being a sold more than the PS4. We talking about the PS4, the Xbox One. Well, at the time of the week, you know what I mean? The Switch is a fucking handheld, right? It's a fucking factor. You know what I mean? No cap, it's a fucking handheld, right?
Yeah, it's basically what they always wanted in the long run. It's the 3DS.
That's it. You know why? Because what the Nintendo do, between that and the Wii U is that before they had the handheld sector in Nintendo, then they had the home console sector, right? In Nintendo, right? But the problem that the issues that the Wii U had was the long month. They would go months without any software, right?
It was the hardware in general. It was hard to develop for, and it took long.
Not hard. It's a weak hardware, but Nintendo said
hard to optimize for.
But listen, it was one of them because it could have got everything the 360 was getting the PS3 because it did get those games. That wasn't the issue.
Yeah, they still can to this day, but they don't get with the times. Nintendo goes their own route.
Yeah, but they said themselves they didn't think it took that long to make a high definition game. But what Nintendo did was they took the handheld sector and put them together all under one roof, right? So really, we're saying the Nintendo Switch is a spiritual successor to the 3DS, right? Going forward. But it's selling more. But if you really want to be honest, that should the Switch shouldn't be mentioned in the conversation because it's in handheld, right? Given what you got what do you call that shit? The Switch Lite, which can't even be hooked up to the TV, right? But I'm not going to deal with semantics. I'm not here to
now you can say it.
Yeah, okay, but it's always been that. It's always been that, right?
Well, it was an advertisement. The advertisement for it was the whole console aspect. Just they wanted the big gimmick to be.
Hey, how about this, right?
But yeah,
how about this? We talking about advertising, being the true fuck nigga that I am. You should see my Christian mingle profile, and I don't even believe in Jesus. Hear me out. But false advertisement has nothing to do with nothing. But I am a realist. But I'll just being honest and basic business 101. And I was trying to tell you guys there on that show, right? And I was the only minority there. I was in the room with a bunch of white folks, and I was the only minority there, right? And I was trying to tell you guys of this business, and no one understood this. You know what I mean? Now you see the move that they made the other day, more public, about it being business. Now do you understand, brother, what I was trying to convey to you?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying as a business, and I told you I understood that during the whole conversation, but I couldn't answer you because everybody kept butting in, and Nethos tried to explain that to you, but he got kicked.
Okay, but do you now?
Ryan, let his ass have it now, man. Stop letting that nigga talk and let his ass have it.
I'm gonna answer. So you asked me before we kept getting interrupted, right?
Listen, hold on.
You asked me.
Wait, hold on, brother. I'm not gonna cut you off. We got one thing. I gotta pay the bills. I gotta take care of the business. What keeps the light on? When I say pay the bills, everybody shut up. This is what keeps the light going on around here, right? We got a few here. My man AP the shooter. We got him post up, pump them brakes. In the IROC ML, well, he said, if a fuck nigga, I'm sorry, Major League Baseball ain't got a war. And my brother, I gotta get Sony Profit on this show. BitCloud break his jaw. He can try. It's about the brand and the customer's viewpoint. Hey, Sony, let me tell you something. Hey, that's my brother too, Sony Profit. I gotta get you up here, brother. But listen, I've been don't play me like no lame. I've been in this game for a while. Let me hear your rebuttal. Let me hear it, bro. Let me hear it. Try. Let me hear it.
All right. So anyway, going to the whole exclusive thing and the whole services.
Let me hear it.
What the whole service model.
Let me hear it. Come on.
The whole service model, right? You asked me, how does this affect us in the long run, and how does it affect the consumer?
No, that's not what I said.
Now, granted.
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
Don't put words in my mouth, right? You
What
want
did
to
you
tell the
say?
whole
What did you say?
story.
Come on, B. Let him
What I
talk,
said to you,
man.
I said to you,
What did you say?
no. This is what I said.
I'm gonna answer your question. You're gonna get the answer. Just let you know when you ask me a question, I'm gonna give you the answer.
Just listen, right? Now, by listening to your voice, right? It may sound like you may have a higher level of education than I, but it's not the case, right? I am a college graduate, with master's. A lot of people don't know that about me, right?
Okay.
But my strengths is that I presume make the sometimes the smartest motherfucker in the room and be the motherfucker you think is the dumbest. What I said to you, right, is that Sony's most successful console generation was the PlayStation 2. They sold over.
You did just ask me that right now.
No, I said that yesterday on Sunday. And I said to you, their most successful generation was the PlayStation 2, and they sold then 160 million consoles. Then I went on to say, they made the most money this generation, and they only sold 100 million consoles or whatever shit, however you want to do it. And I was trying to ask, why do you think that is?
Yeah, as PlayStation Plus subscriptions actually sold.
Software services, and just microtransactions, and all
pretty
that
much the same thing they tried to launch with last gen, the PS3.
But
PS
that's what
Plus,
I was saying.
PS
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that software, that service, sold this gen. It sold overwhelmingly.
All right, no, I'm not going to cut you off anymore. But I just want you to tell the whole story. Please don't lie on me. But go ahead, I'm very sensitive. Again, please proceed.
Oh God! Now back to what I'm saying. When you said, how does it affect the consumer?
Yeah.
And how does it affect the business? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
No, yeah.
Oh, y'all let Ryan talk. Come on, let him talk.
Okay.
Wait, Ryan.
Hey, Noah, let this boring motherfucking talk, please. I'm trying to stay woke. Let him talk.
I gotta correct the issue. The PlayStation 3 didn't launch with any services.
It damn sure
No,
didn't.
it had PS Plus. PS Plus launched.
No, it didn't. No. Oh, God damn. Wait. This brother, you gonna tell me?
We had PlayStation Plus.
You gonna come to the door line? You gonna come to the door line?
We didn't have PlayStation Plus during the PS3.
Bro, listen. How old are you, Ryan?
PlayStation Plus was optional last gen.
Hey, bro, how old are you, bro?
PlayStation
Hey,
Plus.
Ryan.
Had it last
I
year.
didn't ask you what's your sexual preference. I asked you how old are you. I'm asking how old are you.
I'm 27.
I'm gonna take it as you being you. Listen,
you.
No. I'm asking you that because maybe I don't know what 10 years. Maybe you didn't have viable income. My man said when they launched, it didn't launch. You said they tried to do it last year. They didn't launch with any service.
I didn't say they did it when they launched. Don't put words in my mouth. I said the PlayStation 3 had PS Plus. That's what I said.
He said launch.
But that's not what he said.
I didn't say launch.
What?
Somebody replied him back. I did not say launch.
You did. You said they tried to
No, I
when
did
they
not.
launched. You did.
No, I did not, sir.
You
did not
did.
put words in my mouth. No, I did
Am
not.
I lying? Am I the one that heard that here?
Yeah, you are lying because I did not say that.
Okay, all right, okay, brother, proceed.
Do you need to rewind it back?
No, I know what you said.
You sure?
That's why. That's why.
Rewind it back for the people. Rewind it back for the 240. No. Let's stay on topic. Rewind it back for the 240 watching right now.
Listen, stale.
Rewind it back right now.
Stale Gale, listen here.
Rewind it back right now.
Listen, okay. Why did
I dare you to rewind it back.
Okay, listen.
I dare you to rewind it back.
Me? It's okay. I'm not afraid of you.
Shit.
But I asked you, okay, well, that's why Noah interjected.
Rewind it back.
That's why Noah interjected.
No, people can go like this. Hit the
hey, listen, that's why Noah interjected. That's when Noah interjected, and he said what he said. He didn't launch with any services. They didn't even have voice chat.
Oh, so now it doesn't matter because you don't want to rewind it back.
What are you talking about? Stay within the lines, man.
I'm trying to stay with that. You keep cutting me off.
No, I said to you.
You asked me a question. Let me answer the question.
Hey,
but you want to cut me off and just put words in my mouth. I'm going to call you out and I'm going to look silly.
Brother, listen here. That's why.
Listen, I left my savage years behind me. I've actually gone a different route with the content. But if you really want me to go back into the realm of
trust
savage,
me, brother, ain't nothing savage.
You don't want me to go back in the realm of savage. Do you want me to come back in with the old avatar and we can start singing?
Okay, you can.
Do you want me to go back to the old avatar?
You can listen. You can pause the chat. You can pause the video. Go do 10 push-ups and 7 sit-ups.
Just for the show.
And 3 jumping jacks. It won't help you.
Professional right
now. Gale, it won't help you. I'm saying to you.
It won't help you. But you
that's
don't
why the man.
I said what I said.
Listen,
I didn't say nothing like that.
Bro, listen, right? Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
That's why the man interjected. Are you not listening to what I just said? I'm saying it again, right? That's why the man interjected and he said, "Whoa, they didn't launch with anything, not even voice chat."
You said that I said it though.
I thought you said
Okay, y'all, let's move on.
Look at you. Look at you. What are you doing? What are we doing?
Proceed.
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
No, proceed.
Can I answer your
No,
question?
you don't ask me anything. Proceed. I'm Otis.
Can I answer?
I'm Otis. I'm Otis. It's my goddamn show. Proceed with your question. Finish. Yeah, brother. Finish. Pay me no mind.
Finish the question. Okay. You said how does it affect the consumer and the business? Okay. In the business perspective, they're going to do fine. They're going to make profit because they're essentially a third-party platform. When you put all your services and your games on all platforms, you're third party at that point. How does it affect the gamer? In the long run, we might see it as a positive, right? We might go, okay, we're getting games cheap. But as soon as that shit starts to take off to the point where you know it would, where they really start bringing that crazy profit, do you really think we're going to have consoles at that point? Do you really think consoles are going to be around if services take off the way you guys keep talking about them like that?
Here we go with this.
We're not going to have consoles. It's going to be strictly.
You know what you sound, hey bro. You know what you sound like.
It would be strictly.
You know what you sound like, right?
What I sound like, bro?
Listen. The Second Amendment. They're gonna take all our guns and. Hey, bro, what the fuck is going on
take
here,
all
man?
our guns, but
hey, bro, what the fuck are we going, bro? Listen here. All right, now listen. Now again, I'm as if you. I don't know what you know. I'm not gonna put that on you, right?
So you don't think PS5?
Ask me a question. You ask me a question.
You don't think PS5 is going to decide to put all their services in their games everywhere?
Did you not answer me,
and those services take off? You don't think those they're going to keep
my bad. Savage. I don't want you to turn into a savage. You know me, please. You asked me a question, right? You just asked me a question. Then you would begin to berate me and start screaming. Or are you going to allow me to answer your question?
Berate you and start screaming? You just lied to me in front of these people.
Bro, listen, I'm a liar. But I said to
you.
Oh,
we know that.
I said to you, right? And then before you started screaming, right?
I'm not sure. Oh, trust me. You obviously don't know me. I ain't screamed yet. I ain't screamed yet, boy.
Hold on one second. Say something again.
You can ask Big Money. I ain't screaming yet.
Hold on. Say something again. Say something again. I can hear you. You might say something again. Hello?
Oh, God. Here we go.
Hey, cut this fuck nigga mic off right quick, yo. Who the fuck? Do we not know who I am? But I'm gonna give him a chance again. Big money. E-Man. That's your man. So I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna
leave my motherfucking man. I'm
gonna let him plead his case.
Let this nigga have it, man. Okay. Don't stop sweet talking this nigga and let him have it, bro. Let this motherfucker have it.
Finish. I'm dusting off my connect right now. It sounds so much fear mongering. Now again, proceed with your thing. You said if Sony software and services take off, what happened? They gonna take our memory cards? What happened again? What you say? What happened?
Won't take our memory. Okay.
What was you saying? What was you saying? I'm sorry. Pardon me. What was you saying?
I don't know. Are you going to listen?
I'm trying to, bro.
Are you trying to listen? I don't know. It doesn't sound like that.
Okay, all right.
Can you get on with it? Goddamn.
I already asked him the question.
So what is your question?
If Sony was to go the full Microsoft route and put all their
and what is the what's their full?
Can I finish?
What's the Microsoft route?
Can I finish? Why you cut me off?
What's the Microsoft route?
Putting all your games everywhere and essentially becoming a third-party publisher at this point. That's what Microsoft is basically turned into. They've been a
third-party publisher.
What?
They've been a third-party publisher.
Sony is a third-party publisher too.
Oh, hey, but listen, they've been a third-party publisher. When they bought,
they've been a third-party software publisher, where it's everywhere.
Yeah, they've been that for
on all platforms.
Brother, when they bought Minecraft, listen, they bought Minecraft.
What are you talking about?
Bro, wait. I said we're gonna do right. All right. Again, we can.
See, could you bring up that screenshot?
No. Hold on, one second. We're about to find out, right? All right, because I see what you're trying to do, but I'm gonna allow you to do it.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
I'm just down this hill. You said, I told you that Microsoft has been a third-party publisher. When they went out and bought Minecraft and left it on the PlayStation and Nintendo, that made them a third-party publisher. And also, listen, not even so much that. They also went out and said that they're the largest third-party publisher on the Nintendo Switch, so that is nothing new. But so I don't. What are you saying? Like, what are you asking me? Or what point are you trying to prove?
Okay, like I said, if Sony was to go the full route of Microsoft, first party games everywhere, you don't think Sony's not going to make consoles anymore? You don't think Sony's going to say fuck consoles at that point when those sales really pick up and that software comes in?
No.
No.
Not
So
right
you
now.
think Sony's going to throw money away, especially when those consoles don't sell and everybody's buying them everywhere else?
Why won't they sell?
Why won't they sell? Because
Yeah.
a lot of people are not going to invest into these consoles that don't have nothing else aside from them. It's like me looking at. Well, think about it. What is the difference? Okay, let's put it like this. What's the difference between Sony and Microsoft if we take the exclusives out the way?
About 300, $400 billion cocksucker would beat it, but let's no, but no.
So
but,
you're going
no,
to the company saying they got money in their pocket, but I'm talking about the platform itself. What's the difference if we take away
let me have fun with this. Okay?
Sides and their exclusives? What do they have?
All right, because I see how you. Now I'm gonna use something from the other, what you call fear mongering, right?
Now I'm a fear monger. Oh, wow, I didn't thought I heard that.
I like it. I like this. This is fun. This is something new, right?
Oh, it's fun, but I never thought I heard that again.
All right, let me have fun with this, right? All right, now again, this was just talking about we got to get the biggest knife in the drawer and cut the bullshit out, right? You're gonna need their console, whatever I'm saying, more or less, right? And here's the thing: the technology is not quite near that. Look at poor old crap gamer who has 30 up and 2 down.
Nobody gives a flying fuck.
But listen, all right, just kind of with the results, right? Just relax, okay? So
Who cares
we're
if
not,
crap gamer?
brother. Relax, man.
I'm just saying, what does he
Relax, brother. I'm gonna share my
conversation. What does he have to do with it?
But listen, brother. Calm
I understand what you're trying to do. Running in circles doesn't work on me. Can we just get to the point, sir? Just get to the point.
Oh my God. Hold on, this child.
Let's not run into circles. Let's not go into past people.
Wait,
Let's answer the question.
I'm talking to my daughter. I'm talking to my daughter for a second. Hold on, what you say, baby girl?
Yeah, go, please.
Talk to your mother, you said?
Well, can I interject real quick?
Go ahead, folks.
The reason why I want to interject is because recently in a meeting with Sony, they had on a chart that stated that you will no longer need a PS5 to access PlayStation content in software. That was recently for next gen. They said they're putting themselves in a position where you will no longer need a PS5 to play their content. So to say if they're going to do what Microsoft is going to do, it's not an if. They're going their way. They're going to do it. I'm not lying. What am I? You got the chart. I'm talking about somebody in the chat say I'm lying. But
no. Ignore the chat. This is between me and you were talking, right? We were looking at each other face to face. Ignore the chat right now.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Sony said day and date basically for PS5?
No, I didn't say day and date.
I am.
I said they said
you're saying
you will no longer need a PS5 to play their content. Whether that's day and date on their first party, who knows? They have a lot of content.
How much? Answer me this. Post up. Are you ready? How much content is on PlayStation Now, and how long has PlayStation Now been on PlayStation?
Well, PlayStation Now has been what? It's been 7 years, right? They have the
now from what
they have the PS1 library, PS2 had about over 6,000 games. I don't know if that whole 6,000 game of library is on there in terms of first party and third party, and then you have PS3. So from 2012, I think up till now, prior to the PS4 games being on there, it's only been PS1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So that's where we're at. Yeah.
Now answer me this most important question yet. Okay. Is how can you play these games when it comes to the other platforms? Can you stream them or can you play them natively on the console?
Well, you're gonna have to stream them, but the games are still gonna run natively from that said console.
Okay, so from streaming quality. Now you seen the post up. Well, you ain't no stranger to this. You see it on Twitter all the time. People show how shitty their internet is, right? In these games, right? The optimum experience will have to be on the PS5 and not the streaming service.
Well, streaming is a choice.
And nobody's going to go. I know it's a choice. That's a choice. But guess what? Nobody's going to stream their games in 2020, 2021 on PlayStation 5. Nobody's going to turn in the console for streaming, especially when games are going to be in the 100 gig range when it comes to size.
Well, we don't have to worry about that. If you play Stadia, you don't have to worry about 100 gigabytes.
Here's the thing: that Stadia, Google has money like that. Sony doesn't have the architecture. No, it doesn't go against what I'm saying. That's a different story right there, bro.
You
Google
just said
Stadia.
that.
Wait a minute. Google Stadia is run by a completely different company that is in a better state, has better data center than what
we know that. We know that.
Sony is trash compared to that. You're not going to have the optimum experience on PlayStation now. It will be on hardware. They're not ready there. Why do you think they just partnered with Microsoft and Azure?
Kenichiro Yoshida, the guy who's over Sony, said their system was not up to par. When Yoshida went to the Stadia event, he literally said in the interview that in terms of that type of technology, that Sony was behind. But I'm not talking about that.
Of course,
you just said if Sony goes the direction of Microsoft, then no one is going to want to buy consoles because they'll be with the streaming. And then you turn around and said in 2021, no one will be streaming.
So
I'm trying to figure out what you're saying.
I'm talking about the future, sir. I'm not talking. See, the thing about you, Post Up, when I see the future, you think
hold on 1 second, brother. I gotta pay the bill.
I'm talking about the future of gaming.
Ding, gotta pay the bills. Hold on. That's another thing when you say we pay the bills, we gotta be quite respectful. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I did not see these here in the chat. It would never happen again. They donated. My man Joseph 10704. You got rumors going around yet again. The PS5, I read that, but was one before there. My man, Prince Angel, he donated $3. Why are these PlayStation exclusive like the new Predator game coming to PC? Jim Ryan, fuck nigga. I'm sorry, that won't happen again. I'm sorry. I'm back, but Ryan, I'm trying to get what you're saying. You're saying if this is successful for them, why would they continue to make consoles or whatever? But I would to answer your question is that the infrastructure here in North America, as far as internet wise, right? It's just the option. You know what I mean? Just the option.
Yeah.
I don't think consoles are going to go away. I don't want them to ever go away, right? Because
of course.
If they do, and that's when you may see me play games natively on my PC, right? I don't.
And what I mean by future, and I wanted to add on to what you just said, right?
Okay.
The future. I'm not talking about. See, Post Up. When you say future, Post Up thinks 2 years.
No, you're
I'm talking about. No, you think 2 years. That's the way you think. We get how you think. We know you're in a bubble when it comes to thinking.
No, let me break this down to you because
no. Let me finish.
You all show y'all didn't let me talk. So let me break this down.
That's not my show. That's J-Ted. Let's get that.
Let me just break this down.
You want to get on RGT?
Okay, hold on. Let me just break this down, and I'll let you and Zeke go together. When I'm talking about the future, I'm thinking in the same mindset of a corporation, right? They're usually when they're playing, corporations think 10, 15, 20 years out. They're not thinking in the next 1 or 2 years. But in terms of that 10 or 15, from the technological perspective, if you want to get ahead, you start now. You don't wait till you get to the 15th year and say, okay, now we want to enter in this phase. That's why they're starting now with cloud gaming, these services. It's because they know where the industry is heading within the next 10 or 15 or 20 years. But I'm going to fall back and let you and Zeke go with
it. Hold on. Okay, because, all right. No, damn, I didn't know it was this late, right? But check this out. Right. First of all, I'm trying to get your point on your stand. Like I said yesterday, you don't believe that Sony will do day and date with their service, or with PlayStation now with their big exclusives, whatever. Is that what you were going against, or what I was saying, or whatever? Right.
Okay.
Hello, Ryan. BitCloud, Ryan. Hello. Hello.
That's what you need, man.
Hello. Oh, server muted. Oh my God. Hello. I'm sorry. Hello, Brian. I'm sorry, Brian. Hello.
I mean, I'm here. I don't know what happened to him.
BitCloud.
I'm here.
Oh, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. You went your thing went out. All right. So everybody testosterone checks. I got about 20 minutes in me. Right, left, right, and it's made a shot my low high coming down. I'm at the high again. Right. So your contention or what you're saying is that, and I don't want to put any words in your mouth, that
Z, right quick. I'll be right back, man. I got to do something right quick. I'll jump back in. I got to do something.
But you just cashed. They said you need to borrow some $20 to cash out.
Yeah, he has to give that $30 back.
All right, say no more. No problem. So be safe out there, big money. What? So what do you? What? So you're saying? Shout out to you for joining too. Um, um, you're saying about Sony making consoles, or what are you saying, brother? I don't want to put any words in your mouth. What are you saying, or what are you trying to convey?
Did you
Hello.
not hear what I said at all this entire time?
You said a lot, but I was going to sum it up. But what are you trying to say?
I'm saying if the whole services like the way we're looking at them, right, streaming and all this shit when it comes to
Okay.
Game Pass, if
Yes.
Sony adopts that model,
Game
watch
Pass.
consoles in general disappear.
Okay. All
And
right.
that's
Now.
all you're gonna have
Okay.
is
Now
services.
Game Pass is different from streaming. That's when draw that. Listen, there's nothing to do with streaming.
Not quite, because you have. Well, I mean, it is different, but you have xCloud included too.
Not yet.
But it will be included in the future.
I'm not, bro. I'm not talking about streaming. I'm just talking about a service.
Games in your service.
I'm not even saying about streaming, right? I don't care about that's not viable for me, right? The only thing really positive I've ever said about streaming and what scared the hell out of me, and again, traditionally when you think about streaming, hasn't been so good. When PlayStation Now came out or Gaikai and on live, I signed up for the beta. If you don't know, I signed up for the beta Project State. Project Google, whatever was Project Stream, Google, whatever it was called, and it scared the hell out of me. What I mean by that is that this is before they releasing the specs of it being 10T flops and all other shit. All I knew at the time, and us just talking my boys behind the scenes, and I'm saying like, oh shit, it looks better than Assassin's Creed on my $5 goddamn X and $4 Pro. I didn't know it was running 1080p 60 frames at high settings. I didn't know about any of that. We didn't find out about that until GDC. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean, and it's crazy when I'm saying it scared me because like motherfuckers here do all this capping and they against that and against that. I don't know. I don't have it now, so I don't know what the issues you're having. But if they get it or if it works like I tried in my home, you know what I mean, in the beta. Listen, like that's bananas, and you don't have to buy a $500 console. And like a lot of motherfuckers are going to go that route, but not even so much us. And like I even always say, like I would consider you the hardcore. Gaming is much bigger than us outside of this whole, out of our bubble, right? And you can have a next generation experience, or whatever the fuck the case may be, and not pay for a $5 goddamn box. You have a lot of gamers that are quote unquote like we are more or less how you say emotionally connected to our preferred platform or choice, whatever. You have I'll give you an example. Like my grandson or my daughter Maya, they don't care how they consume their media, their gaming, and it's much more weight of them than it is of us. You know what I mean? And like you know what I mean, like this even like just being honest, we gonna call a spade, a buck a buck. Like motherfuckers going back in the chat, you know, and it was really about that. Most like the number one selling console for Sony and both Microsoft are not their X and their Pro, it's their low end models, the S and the Slim. You know what I mean? Let's be just being honest. So if a motherfucker can still play the next Destiny 3, great graphics, and they ain't gotta buy a $5 box or whatever the fuck the case may be, people talk that shit, but a lot of motherfuckers are gonna have it, right? That was my saying and my contention, and it's being and that. And I'm saying, Ryan, if you don't know, real talk without the theatrics, I'm just talking to you straight up. That scared the hell out of me. The fact, and again, a lot of you showing my age, like that's nothing. Like you said, the best feeling in the world. Waking up for Christmas, getting a new console, and unboxing that motherfucker. Even now, you know what I mean. I like that. Getting consoles and boxing and you know what I mean, that's just an old school feeling. I haven't got in line at midnight in a minute, but I'm gonna do it for the PS5 and the Scarlet. Probably film it or something. I'm not doing Amazon. You know, I'm not gonna you know what I mean, I'm gonna go out there, get in line, just that feeling of, you know, of just midnight, you meeting people out there in the cold talking, you know what I mean? There are billions of gamers that are growing up now that would never experience that, so they don't know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, it scared me. I don't know what the issues. Like I don't have a data cape. I have 300 up, 300 down. You know what I mean? But it does say with just what being profitable. Like I've always been saying on this channel here, if you don't know or watching my content, I said that you know whether we like it or not, I'm not even just talking about like you know like for streaming. You have Verizon that got leaked. Verizon. You have well, of course, we're not going to Google. You got Amazon, you got Walmart. When you think of the 5 wealthiest companies in the world, 3, they're all getting into gaming. You know why? It's very profitable. It's number one, as far as movies, entertainment. Nothing, gaming is number one, right? We were looked upon as nerds, and now gaming is so hip, you know what I mean? Today, like, who would have ever thought realistically, you know what I mean? Maybe I may be showing my age or I'm getting a little longer in the tooth, that gaming is bigger than fucking movies, you know what I mean? In terms of, like, money and revenue, it's fucking huge. Now, your question is about Sony, or what I was saying, like I said, I was asking because you were saying a lot, and I wasn't trying to be funny. And I was just trying to get where you were going with it. You know what I mean? If not, when, like I said, or even it was being a contention, like I said before, about it being day and date, and someone asked me, like, why don't they do it now? I'm like, they don't have the service or the infrastructure to handle all the traffic right now. Not according to me, according to them. I'm using, one thing about me, Ryan, man, I joke and I bug the fuck out the theatrics. I have no reason to lie about video games. It's not that serious to me. I always say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. And it's going about, again, I go back to their investor me, because that's what it's about. It's not about you and I. It's about them pleasing their investors and growing this. But like I said to you on the show, or either you, or it might have been you. I might have been talking to the guy, Big John or Big Love. I may have been talking to him, and I was just saying here, like, Sony's most successful console generation was the PlayStation 2, and they sold down in 160 million consoles. But why is it now, like you said, we're like the PlayStation division is Sony's bread and butter, right? They make that, they TVs, they movies. This is what pays the bills for them, gaming, right? So I said to say this is because of the software and services. And also I was trying to say on the show, and I didn't get a chance, or you didn't hear me or whatever, I said gaming has changed so much, even the landscape. Look how it went from the 7th generation, right? And then to the start of this rate. Remember, people complained about always online and DRM. Like, no one talks about that anymore. Like, that's a thing of the fucking past. And again, just looking back at gaming, like, I don't know last time I went out and
because we're corporate slaves.
Whatever. I don't know when the fuck I went last time I went out and bought a fucking physical disc. I buy all my games digitally now. You know what I mean? Like, I've even changed as far as that. I got too much room, was cluttered. I just sit, like, I like to sit down and just flick through, you know what I mean, digitally, right? I'm not going on a tangent, just follow me here, right? Like, game is forever changing, right? A lot of, like I said, my pony brethren, right? Get into the mode, like I said, it's business. And so even in the regime that they have now, right, that's in case, right? It wasn't, what I was also trying to say, it wasn't by chance that Sean Layton got ousted or Yoshida got, demoted, or even a lot of other, I know these 3 other key people within the PlayStation division that had integral parts. Think about this, Ryan, that Yoshida sold 100 million goddamn consoles for you. Extremely successful. It's because of Yoshida we got the God Award that we have now. He told Corey Bolo to take that shit back to the drawing board. You know what I mean? And I don't know who the fuck this guy is from Guerrilla Goddamn Games. I never seen, but you know what I mean? Man basically was fucking demoted, right? And I've been saying, again, like they know I've been saying on this platform, been very vocal, outside of the jokes, that the people they have in position are more like in the dollar. And what I mean by that, to make a dollar, they want that shit anyway. But even so much that, right? Everywhere. Here's another thing, the big misconception, the reason why Microsoft went this route is because no one were behind it. No, they were going to do that regardless. If you look at Microsoft, most profitable thing for them is Windows, right? Word, right? And before you would have to buy Windows PC to have that shit. You don't need that anymore, right? You can have Windows Word or all that shit, Excel on your goddamn iPhone or whatever other non-Windows, device. So that's the same thing. Like I said, they really going to do this regardless. Now, your ad was me, and not saying I'm pro, and look, check it out. I did a video about this maybe back in 2014 or so when I was on my diehard Xbox shit, knocking Pony Smooth the fuck out. When they asked Cass O'Reilly, how does the PlayStation 5 look? This is his words. He's like, what do you mean? It may not be a PlayStation 5. It may be a console in the cloud. I did a video about this, right?
Shut up.
I did a video about this. This is like all fucking facts, right? So I it was crazy. Like, Puerto Rock, that's my motherfucking brother. And I keep going back to this, right, Ryan? Because I'm at the point, like, people make fun of my videos of the games con, this, that, the other. And I'm at with somebody, I was there. Like, it was funny, but I was like, God, my feelings, not saying my feelings was hurt, but it was a hard, bitter pill with the company that I once knew and loved was no more. It was changing. And I'm like, we the old guard at the goddamn gate, right? And not to get too long with it and get too quick. So even when this, again, is to the investors, so a lot of people say, why does Sony do day and date now? I'm saying because they can handle more than 5 million. It would influx their fucking, it would break their network, right? This is them. Again, this is directly to their fucking developers. So every time I go, right, and we have this conversation, right? Because like you said, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, right? There's one thing. So look here again, and you guys can see my screen, right? Yeah, you can see my screen. And
I'm about to ask you a question.
Hold on,
let me ask you a question. You said 5 million is the max that it can handle, right?
Yes.
5 million.
Yes.
Okay. So we know Sony went into this whole thing, right?
Yes.
They were not ready to go into, just like they made PlayStation, PSN. They rushed PSN because PSN wasn't properly made like Xbox Live. It was shit at the time. Still kind of is. Both sides are shit, right?
Okay.
Microsoft's infrastructure has already been set. It's already been made. They're ready to go. They're in a better shape when it comes to that particular situation. Google Stadia is in a much better state as well. You don't think so, once Sony gets that network and they start going this same model, that Microsoft, you don't think people are really not going to buy these PlayStations?
Yeah.
You don't think people are going
to buy?
Yeah.
They're not going to buy these PlayStations, bro.
They still going to buy.
People are barely buying Xboxes. You think people are really going to buy when they don't need them? Everybody, hold on, let me finish. Everybody is going to jump ship to PC, especially when they everybody's going to jump to PC.
Okay.
More people have jumped to PC than you can possibly imagine from this gen alone.
All right.
More people are going to jump to PC.
Okay.
Everybody on this panel owns a gaming PC, so y'all already set. So technically, y'all everybody on this panel pretty much has a gaming PC and a PC. Anything goes.
I got all max, brother. I'm an audio engineer. I got all max.
All max, huh? You got all max.
Hey, Ryan.
All max.
Hey, listen. There's one thing we can do. We can sing together, brother, but we can't talk together. I mean, just be respectful for everything. Like, just say me. Like I said, I'm gonna let you enjoy. I'm not just trying to. I'm just trying to. I want you to follow along what I'm saying. Then I was want to say this one last thing. Then you can say. And not everybody's going to game on buy a PC. I have one, and I have no desire to play on it whatsoever. Right. Not every listen. This was what you're trying to convey, that the average casual gamer is going to go out there and build or buy a $1,300 goddamn PC to play games, and you have a $200-$300 console here. That's not fucking practical. Like, it's being real. It's not. That you can take the video of AMD's top selling card, and they don't outsell any goddamn console. Like, that's a fact. I mean, so you expect the 7-year-old for Christmas to be handing a gaming rig? Like, that's, bro. Like, bro, no. That's, again, casuals. This is the motherfucker. This game. Outnumber is 25 to fucking 1. All right, 25, probably 50 to fucking 1. We are the fucking the old guard at the gate. You don't mind. Listen, again, I have no desire. The Scarlet and the PlayStation 5 is enough for me. I'm cool with that, right? As long as I'm still given the option. The only reason, hear me, I'm saying this again, and I'm going to say, I want you to read this graph to me. The only way that I will make PC or start gaming on PC, if they had an exclusive, now I ain't talking about no Dota shit, that I couldn't get on console, that was fire, or wasn't an option to fucking, there was no other console for me to play. That's the only way.
The future that you're talking about, these games, when you're saying exclusive, right? There won't be no exclusives to begin with. And every game from PlayStation and Xbox will be running better and look better on PC. Therefore, they will not need exclusives. They will have the better optimal version of what Sony has. Running at higher frame rates. That's what I'm saying. Everybody will have that on PC.
You just answered your own question. If going by what you're saying, brother, have the better performance. So the Microsoft and Sony number one selling console will be the X and the Pro, and it's not. It's just slim and it's sad.
They're not. What are you talking about? The X and the Pro are outdated compared to PC already.
Bro. You
The
just
only
said
thing that's still the X and the Pro, and the reason why the Pro is still relevant is because of exclusive games. What are you getting? You can't flip this on me.
Let Big talk. Let Big get his.
Let me pay
the bill. You can't flip this on me. No, dude, I'm not like the rest of them.
No, I'm just saying. Let you explain yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to. You're trying to flip it. It's not working. I'm trying to work on me, bro. No, you're trying to flip this. It's not going to work.
I'm trying to pay the bills. This is not a fight. This is not a WWE match. I'm trying. Listen, bro. Calm down with this weird shit.
I'm calm down.
I'm trying, bro. What am I trying to flip on you? What the fuck are you talking about?
Anxiety.
There's so many L's. So many L's there. Be patient. He will get all his L's.
I'm trying to pay the bills. You will not flip this on me when you cutting a wrestling promo, bro. Calm the fuck down. So anyway, as I was saying, the last bill I missed a few. Ryan got a point. Z consoles. Ryan got a point. Z consoles. A money sink. Shout out to my brother, the Rice Eater. Did I miss something else? Hold on. Next gen, you won't. No, Sony profit. Next gen, you won't need an Xbox. You will need to buy a PS5. Facts. Post up. Mike start crying on the stream. Hold up, we got some more. And I do apologize for missing. Hold on.
Boy, they love my name, don't they?
Yeah, that's one thing. See, that's one thing. Again,
they like.
You would. Hey, listen, Brian. You would learn. You will not learn. Shout out to my man Zim. To see that I'm not emotionally invested in anything. Like I don't have a problem.
I'm not emotionally invested either.
Sounds like you are. You will not flip this on me. Like, bro, really. You will smell what the Rock is cooking. Calm the fuck down. Let me pay the bills.
I think
hold on. I got more.
Listen.
Okay, you can get out now. All right, but hold on. Z thinks Concrete Genie would crash push you now. Stop it, bro. Okay. All right. So again, right, it's one thing. How you say men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, right? Shout out to my man Zim. All right, where is my slide? I present to you Exhibit A. Right? Wait, no, where'd you go here? Right? So I'm gonna skip a block. But anyway, Sony believes that their mainstream model. You look at this is Sony to the investors. They made their money on CD, DVD, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and the PlayStation 4. Right? They made the bulk of their money on Blu-ray and download, and next generation. You know what I mean? They're going to make their money on Blu-ray, downloading, streaming, right? This is according to Sony.
But this is an old slideshow, but okay.
No, it's not. No, it's just from their recent investor meeting. This is new.
Yeah, so, that's from Sony themselves.
So again, no, it's bro. This is the last quarterly meeting, bro. It's not old. So again,
but I'm saying it's old news. No,
I know, but to answer Zen part, he said the massively enhanced PlayStation Network. When I get I'm not just throwing out numbers. See right here, it says 5 million capacity.
Hit the plus button, zoom in.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, that's where that comes from, and it was asking what they doing now. Okay, but that's where the 5 million come from. So I mean that's you know what I mean. And again, and them saying them giving their PlayStation, or giving people or gamers a PlayStation experience without a PlayStation. Now these are not my words; these are Sony words, right? Now
read that, Z. Read that at the top where it says our vision.
You sure you can repost stuff?
Yeah, I can read. I just want to see. You got to scroll back down. Before you scroll up, I want you to just read.
Sony's doing it too. Say it 1,000 times.
Long term. We talking about long term web post.
No, the way it says our vision.
Okay. A role of streaming the next generation, our vision, immensely enhanced PlayStation community where enrich and share PlayStation experience can be extremely enjoyed and independent of time and place with or without a console. All right.
That's. Roller streaming and next gen.
Yeah. Okay. I don't get. I'm streaming is not
and
for
this
me.
is streaming, but I'm saying.
Okay. Portable client. I don't care. It's not my thing. I'm not knocking those who like it. They know most of them guys all in the X Cloud say that's not my thing. Now, what I was saying, if we say I tried to flip it on you, cut your promo.
My promo, you went on for like 3 hours.
No, but I'm just there's a reason because again.
You went back into your personal life, into your own comment.
I know,
that's
I'm saying, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? So what are you saying? If you're trying to say that, you're trying to say if Sony's making so much money now and PlayStation and exclusives and all this shit and take off in PS now that the gamers are gonna stop buying consoles, that everyone's just gonna up and get a $12,000 plus seat. That's not gonna fucking happen.
No. No,
It's not going to fucking happen.
Not even that. You're not listening.
That's what you said.
Is an option. What I said, if they followed the Game Pass motto, did you not?
What is the Game Pass model?
Every game natively everywhere.
That's not the Game Pass model.
Yeah,
oh my God! Who the fuck brought this guy up here?
Wait, you don't need Xbox to run these games natively with Game Pass, do you not? You can download them to your platform.
What platform is this? I can download where?
On PC. On PC, you can download them natively with Game Pass. You don't need a fucking Xbox to run them natively. Y'all talking about streaming.
Yeah,
y'all talking. What y'all talking about?
Oh my God! I got a smart dummy up here.
You're wrong.
Hey, oh my God! Hey, bro. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Not helping.
You're wrong, Ryan. I'm gonna explain this. Let me get this.
Oh my God!
I can't download the games.
I got three things. Hold on. I got three things.
Oh my God!
Number one, the Game Pass on Xbox is different than the Game Pass.
Oh my God! Get this nigga the fuck out of here.
Number two, the reason why you can't download Xbox games that's in Game Pass on the Xbox is because GameCore. It's
I
not
didn't say on the Xbox. I said other platforms. Why?
What
other platforms? Game Pass is fully on.
They have Xbox. Xbox is theirs. Other platform. They don't own PC. They don't own PlayStation or anything else.
Game Pass is not on PlayStation.
I'm saying that's Microsoft wants to go other places. They're not just looking at Xbox. They're going everywhere. What are you talking about?
Hey, bro. If this is the best you got.
Big Cloud.
Hey man, don't pray for me. Pray for the niggas praying on me, spraying on me.
Cloud, why are you making a complete and other jackass of yourself right now?
God damn.
Complete and other jackass.
Oh my God. My God. Lord.
So you're saying I need an Xbox to play all the games?
Oh my God.
Yes. Do I need an Xbox to play all their games?
Hey brother, listen.
Yes.
No, I do not.
All right.
I can play them on PC.
Besides PC.
I know besides PC, I don't need your Xbox, sir. I don't need Xbox.
Bro, you bugging the fuck out.
Besides PC.
I thought he was
cooking. Fucking talk shit on me, motherfucker.
I thought he was cooking. I thought we had one here. I thought we had a live one. I thought we had a live one.
I am immortal, sir. I can't die.
I thought we had a live one here, bro.
Hey, all right, listen. I got y'all. Listen, I got you. I got head out. I literally got head out. I'm going out with the homies. Appreciate the invite. I appreciate the invite.
Yeah,
y'all get good. Yo, break y'all. No,
hey, I got Sony niggas saying Zeta, bro. And I ain't even Sony niggas. Get your ass up out of here. You go.
Where's the next show?
Go.
What the next show?
I'm always live. Listen. How about this? I gave you a role on my Discord. You don't even ask. You can hop your bum ass back in here. I thought this brother was cooking with something.
I didn't ask you.
Oh my God.
Okay, now
ain't no rushing. Hey, listen. No, I gave you a role on the Discord. I made you OG. Nah, I gave you a role. I appreciate you. You got man, get your janky ass out of here. Oh my God. I thought I had one. Big money.
Big money.
Man.
Game Pass games.
Oh man. Nah. He got stuck, bro. He done broke his own goddamn jaw. Hey, Caster.
What he should have did, he should have specified. He said Game Pass. Hold on. He said Game Pass games, which include every game in Game Pass. If he would have said first party Xbox games, he would have had a point. But he said Game Pass games, so that specifies every game.
Yeah, but you know what he was talking about.
I didn't know. Buck.
He said you can
Buck,
play
hey Buck, don't listen.
Pretty concise.
Buck, don't Buck.
I'm not trying to put on that little tiny
Buck. Hey Buck, listen here. Buck, hey Buck, listen here, Buck. Hey Buck, I think, hey, you know what? Hey Buck, you been here long enough. You about to start getting your motherfucking legs whooped. My man, listen, this one thing, right? Because I'm trying to figure my man out. No, hold up, but shut the fuck up. Listen, I'm trying to figure my man out with all like this is the problem, right? And this is what happens all the time. And the same thing when I do these things with Smooth, and they be so emotionally invested in handing me an L, and no, I'm trying to get the man. You're not gonna flip this on me. Oh, well, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, bro, no, this is this is what they listen. I swear to God, my right hand. Listen, I know I ain't the most God fearing man, but this is what happens all the time. Where they come in and be so invested when handing me an L or this and that. I'm just trying to get my man. What are you talking about? And even what he's saying, like, and I'm gonna say this again, like, hear me out. Shout out to everybody in the chat, right, bro? Like, cause he, like, when you try to be, what call them, one of them smart dumb niggas, right? Right? You know, talk all proper and all, brother, fuck all that, right? Trying to, and how you say, give a motherfucking L, and, or, if they take the same model as what Microsoft does, and everybody's gonna get a PC, like, bro, like, niggas ain't even buying fucking X's or Pros. Everybody not going out there best buying no $12 goddamn PC or whatever the fuck they get. Like, bro, we gotta be fucking honest.
Spending $200-300,
bro. Like, listen, that's
all you're gonna need eventually.
Listen, bro, listen to me, and I don't give a fuck about no Xbox. It's clear that I say that. And I'm not even taking up for them before we close the show. But this is when you get the biggest knife in the drawer and cut the bullshit out. That's that GRG shit right there. Just because Sony's making money, and then you know what? I don't need it. What? That's you.
That's that PSP shit.
No, that's some GRG shit right there. On all, that's now you got Superman, you got Bizarro. The flip side. That's that weird. Not everybody's gonna get a gaming rate. Not everybody wants to deal with the bullshit. Like, it's a lot of. I'm not saying it's a lot, but there are issues. A lot of, bro. You gotta hit these motherfuckers behind the scenes sometime trying to get their shit up and running. Like shit. Like, I don't want to deal. Me personally, I don't want to deal with that. But if you think,
was just talking about that.
Listen,
like when he's playing Halo,
bro. Listen, and then if you think and expecting an 8-year-old kid, because we're the dinosaurs, you got kids that get game. You know the influx of fucking gamers that's coming this holiday season for Christmas. Grandson getting his first PS4, right? Bought him his first PS4. So you think his first introduction to gaming is me buying this motherfucker gaming rig because PlayStation now is exclusive? Like, what the fuck are we doing? I mean, there's now, like, come on, man.
Zeke, let me say something, because the chat saying that Ryan, in order for Ryan to win that,
what are you saying?
Hold on. Then Game Pass will have to be running natively on PC.
It's not even native.
Which is not. He's assuming something's gonna happen based on his opinion on software and services.
Ain't Game Pass for PC and beta anyway?
No.
He's assuming something
not even
based on his opinion on software and services.
No, what are these other platforms? No. What are these other platforms? First, you can play it on what other platforms?
That's what I'm asking the chat too, because the chat is agreeing with. Outside of the PC, what other platform is Game Pass running native on?
No, fuck all that. But what the Game Pass is on the PC is not even the same Game Pass as on the Xbox.
It's not. It's different.
It's different games.
So that's what I'm talking about when motherfuckers come in. That's what I'm saying.
PC don't have Xbox One or 360 games.
No,
they have.
But listen, they don't even got the same. They don't even have the same multiplayer.
The original the OG Xbox game.
They don't even have the same third-party game.
No, fuck all that.
I was listening.
No, listen.
What happened?
No, listen.
What happened to Ryan? I was just
listening.
He
got this nigga hopping in here like the Elijah Muhammad. You're not gonna flip.
Hold on.
No.
This is the first time. This is first time on the show.
No, ain't about that. I'm not giving them shit.
Wait. Let's maintain. This has been a great clean.
No, it ain't.
We've been letting everybody talk. So let's not get off.
No, Post, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off.
Express yourself, brother.
Because I'm what he's trying. Look. I don't know where he was trying to take it or what point. Like, it was very aggressive, right? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? He came in being very aggressive. Like, this is a show. Like, we having fun. Yeah, I don't keep it. I mean, having a point to prove. You're not gonna flip this on me and tell me, bro, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I had to keep back and asking him, what, you don't understand what I'm saying, bro? What the fuck are you saying, bro? Like, what are you saying? Just because, no. Like I said, that's why I went back and said what I was saying to him yesterday. Like, I'm telling you, this is my, and I don't give a fuck. Like I said, even if you get caught up in the wrong shit, that doesn't matter. If they do put their games up there day and day, how the fuck is that affecting anyone? But you don't have to get it if you don't want it. Like I don't. That's the. Look, listen, this last time, like this shit is fucking crazy to me, bro. As long as they fucking continue to make fucking great games, that's all that's matter. I don't. Sony's not making God of War for the Xbox or all that other weird shit. Like, no, I mean, no. It's so a great opportunity to do a crash grab. Now, will they start? I believe they're gonna start making games natively for the PC. You know, but I don't look at them as competition. I'm talking about here. Listen. Not everybody's game went on fucking PC, man.
Let me say something.
One thing.
Oh, go ahead.
What people are failing to realize, what Microsoft and Sony is saying, look, we finna give you more than one hardware option to experience your content. Whether it's a console from us, whether it's a tablet, PC, or a phone, you will have a place to choose where you want to play that content. This is optional. This is not something we're forcing you to do. But if you want to utilize this, you can.
No.
It's about software and service in the ecosystem.
Bro,
we don't care where you access that game. He said that they about to force us to do this and take the systems. What is going on?
Hey, bro, I ain't even talking about no streaming shit. But that shit was weird, man. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm emotionally upset right now.
Let me, because I have.
Can I say something in Ryan's defense?
Hold on.
No,
let me just hop in there real quick.
Why are you defending this in the first place?
Hold on.
That's my motherfucking nigga. That's my nigga.
I won't be too long. I won't be too long-winded.
Oh my god.
You feel exactly the same. Look, let me break this down about Ryan. And big ups to Ryan. I had the same emotion. Me and Dirk did a podcast with him a while ago. And
that motherfucker weird, bro. He remind me of Black Mon or something. Or
we took it the wrong way, but stuff come out short from him. But this is what I gathered from Ryan. Ryan is real big on PC, and he don't understand that even though PC, might give you a more visually stunning experience, it lacks the plug and play of a console. But he skips that part. He skips that part in his analyzation, so he thinks it's just so easy for everybody to convert to PC. But power does not trump plug and play, and that's what he doesn't understand. That's why his argument is based on
power doesn't. But the power doesn't.
Good shit, boss. I agree with that.
No, power doesn't price and cost.
Yeah, and that too. I prefer PC over console. I'm gonna keep it real with you, but that's me.
Okay, yeah.
That's me. The average person, when they work like 8 or 9 hours, they just want to come on, plug their shit in and roll with it. They don't want to look at codecs and wonder why Streamlabs ain't working. That's for people like me. But Ryan doesn't. He doesn't absorb that aspect.
Talk that shit, Moss. Talk that shit.
Hey, bro, listen.
Y'all think this out. Like I said before, man.
Go ahead.
Like I was saying before, man, this is his first time on the show. Give the man his credit, man. God damn.
Credit for what?
No. This wasn't his first podcast.
Listen, I don't know, dude.
Hold on, Big Money. Before we proceed, I must reiterate this. If you're just joining the panel, we're cleaning up the show. We're no longer talking or interrupting people. We're letting people speak their mind. If you want to get a word in, let us know. Then we'll allow you to jump in after a person has finished speaking. So please, this show has been good. It's been clean. The time has been able. Let's continue that. So Big Money, express what you got to say.
Big Money got the floor. He got the floor.
Big Money got the floor. Trey, if you want to come after him, just say yeah. Okay, so you have the Big Money. Go ahead, Big Money.
Yeah. Okay, check this out. All I'm saying is, I'm not. What I wasn't. Matter of fact, I wasn't here when he was talking. Because I told y'all. Remember, I left for a minute.
Who sent you, nigga?
I'm not getting back. But all I'm saying is, this is his first time on the show. Give him a little slack.
What was the bravado? I don't understand. Big Money. I don't understand the bravado. And no, what is this?
It got me too, Z. It got me too, Z.
Bro, listen,
this is how he is about it. He's passionate. He's passionate.
I don't care about none of that, but I'm Otis. Listen. If I can step out of character and have a listen, because I'm trying to get what he was saying. I done stepped out of character. I done took the motherfucking neck off my shoulder. It's fun. I get it, right? You know what I mean? I get it, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like, and for those, again, it's crazy. It's like I'll be losing. Like, I don't give a fuck about no Xbox, man. Like, they tell you, it's dog shit. I ain't even capping for that. But I'm not gonna fucking lie, or I tell you, motherfuckers, like, you don't need a motherfucker just because what he's saying is wrong and makes you feel good about your purchase. Nah, Brian, you ain't getting to that. I don't give a fuck on what side of the goddamn fence. You ain't gonna get that shit from me. My days of damage controlling is over. Oh, you not gonna flip this on me? What the fuck is? Who's flipping what? I'm just showing you what the fuck they're saying. Like, ain't no fucking, a cabal or a fucking mysterious cabal and bro, if it makes, again, I don't give a fuck. But let me say this clearly, right? Real talk. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna let Trey go, right? Because he really pissed me off, right? I ain't even gonna fucking lie. You know what I mean? Because no, but I'm really talk, right? I mean, he don't piss me off, right? And I gotta make this clear.
Hold on, it's Trey. It's on Trey.
No. Let me say this one thing. Trey gonna go after me. I just want to say this, right? I don't even, bro. Listen here. I don't even understand what my man Engel was. But what he's trying to say, and I'm asking, is that what you're saying? If Sony makes a lot of money and is successful with them, and that everybody just gonna go and buy a gaming rig, like, what the fuck, bro? Facts. Like, motherfuckers not even buying the X or the Pro. They ain't got $5 for that shit. So you expect somebody to spend at a minimum $1,500 to get a gaming rig? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Oh, so if I don't need an Xbox, you can play on what other fucking devices are you talking about? Is it on another console? If it's on another console, yeah, we got some. You absolutely goddamn right. If you're absolutely right. Yeah, then there's definitely no reason to buy a goddamn Xbox, right? Look, if Sony's making have PS Now, whatever plus, what the fuck on Xbox, and all their exclusives on Xbox, you're right. But that's not what's happening. Right? Mm-hmm. That's not even nowhere fucking close. Stop the. I'm gonna use still a word from Dylan. Stop with the fair mugging and shit. Like, that's not what's happening. No. If so, listen again. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You fucking aggravated me, bro. Don't tell me motherfucker did a bit of my skin, right? Yeah. But even if this, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Even if this, right? And this shit, I gotta take a visit with this website. If Sony starts to make some of the games natively for the PC, right? Bro, you realize how powerful these next generation consoles is? I'm cool with that. Those I'm gonna have fun. Those consoles are going to dog walk a lot of the goddamn these PCs, right? We're talking about a brand new architecture. 8 T flops ain't the same 8 T's in G with the GC. What we in now? Are we in GC9 or GCN? Or then we going to RC9? Like whatever. There's totally two different architectures. If they're what we're saying.
RDNA.
No. Like the way that we even compare T flops and this, that, and the other, it's not the same. Like when people were making fun of the Lockhart being 4 T flops being less powerful than the X. It's not the same. It's two different fucking
architecture. Yeah, it'll run circles around the X.
Yeah, but I'm saying again. So, but you know what I mean. So again, when I'm saying because I know some of us feel like, damn, it's not exclusive. Even with Microsoft, forget the show, them putting them games on. I don't give a fuck about that. My issue is that they get all that shit for free, and we got to pay them for online. I'm just saying historically, back when me and Post was back, bugging the fuck going back. All their big games has always been on PC. No one gives a fuck. Like, I game on fucking console. I'm a console fucking. Look. Everybody talk about Jade Empire, how great this motherfucking game, on PC also. If I'm not mistaken, it was Donnie D who pulled the plug on that shit. Start putting the 360 titles on fucking PC. You know what I mean? Or Xbox exclusives on PC. I don't fucking care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That's all that I'm saying. And I know a lot of motherfuckers miss what's important. And I'm gonna set up, and whoever gonna talk, promise his last thing on what's important. The most important thing, even my man Big Money was gonna say Folds Drummond and left and took his ball. Long as Sony continues to make those goddamn bangers like Ghost of Tsushima and shit like that, That all that shit matter, man. It's all that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just being real. We can't get caught up enough of what they're gonna do with their fucking product. Niggas talking about quitting gaming and all that. That shit is weird, bro. Like, what the fuck is going? Like, bro, like that shit is crazy. Now, if you told me Nintendo was the only motherfuckers in the market, yeah, then I might be quitting gaming, or I'll be gaming on PC because that shit ain't for me. I ain't interested in that shit. You know what I mean? Then yeah, but all this other extra shit, don't get me wrong. I'm having fun. I'm bugging the fuck out with it, and we all having fun with the jokes. Like, bro, like, man, man, I'm sorry, Trey. Before we close the goddamn place. Hey, bro, my man there, bro. I might rescind that invite. I might rescind that. If I gave him a rule, he just hop in here. I might rescind that invite. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, bro.
Yeah, that shit's crazy as hell. I mean, for him to say that Game Pass is literally on, like, I don't need an Xbox to play fucking Game Pass is completely asinine. But other than that, I mean, when it comes down to it, I mean, shoot, everybody just need to get ready for when it comes down to next gen. Because when it comes down to it, like, gaming as we speak is about to change.
Hey, hold on one second. Heath, Steve.
Hey, yo, Trey, why your voice nice?
Yo, hey, Trey, Heath said Z. Hold on. Trey said Z.
Yeah, mine does that.
Hold on one second. He said Z. They were making an app, and you can plug a Fire Stick Apple device, and even just say, how about this, right? You know what? Because this is not nothing new, right?
This shit's on my nerves. Look, listen, fucking frustrating me.
Even this is not nothing new, right?
Because you're a bot.
Look, people saying like, what if they have a Game Pass? If they have Game Pass on TVs, right? And maybe cool. I also have PS Now on TV on my television. That didn't stop me from playing games on my PS4 and my PS3.
This shit is pissing me off, Z. These fucking ponies are in denial. You just said up here it was an article, and I remember that article of Sony saying, hey, we might not make a PS5. It might be a console in the cloud. But yet, Microsoft is the one that's getting out of the console business. You just showed the chart that showed that Sony is putting their games on all of the other devices, yet, no, they're not. This is only a Microsoft thing. This is a Microsoft, Sony, and everybody thing, brother. It's not just the look. We got to say this. It's no longer about just Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony. They have to put that content on other devices because you have billion and trillion-dollar corporations that could come in and outspend Sony 10, 20 to motherfucking 1. Amazon and Verizon and probably AT&T, T-Mobile, Walmart. They have to start now and get their foot in. Look, and that's why they're working together on this cloud. Why you think they partnered together? Look, I know the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Look, I know we competitive in this game and shit, but we got some other motherfuckers that's trying to intrude on our territory. So before they come in, we gonna work together to advance this cloud streaming service so we can get our shit together. Because we ain't trying to split this pound no more than what it already is. Fuck, nigga. Go ahead, I'm done.
That is true.
Ponies.
Hey, I can agree with you in there, post. Finally.
Ponies, I'm going to say this as a Sony guy myself. Wake the fuck up. Okay? Y'all getting mad over MLB. I promise you, half of y'all didn't even give 2 fucks about MLB 2 damn weeks ago. Y'all really didn't. And I dare anybody in that damn chat to say otherwise.
Hey, bro,
let me just say this.
You got one motherfucker in here that loves MLB, man. You know I love
it. I ain't done yet. Y'all knew this was a sports game. It needed to be a fucking multi-plat to begin with. They only do 1 million on PlayStation. Imagine how many they're imagining how many sales they could get if they did it on all these goddamn platforms.
1.2.
Wait a minute, Trey. You said that MLB only did 1 million.
That was the most ever. 1.2 is the most
that's
ever.
Estimated.
Did.
That's estimated.
Well, let me tell you, brother.
Estimated 1 million.
MLB every year do better than 3 million every year, man. At least.
I thought it said like 10 million.
I don't know.
Either way,
I heard 10 million. I heard it was like 10 million.
I don't think it don't do
not no damn sports game by itself. Unless it gets.
I ain't never heard about no fucking baseball doing no 10 million. No, just fucking.
I think that the most that MLB ever did was probably
This last
I'm sorry.
one, this last one was the most successful. This last one they
Yeah,
put
this
out.
last one was the most
19 was the most successful one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man,
And they said it
yo,
was 1.2.
hey, bro, listen, man, shit just pissed me off, man.
Yo, Z, but y'all gotta look. How about we end it with this?
Hey, leave my nigga alone.
How about we
This feel like
end it
deja
with
vu,
If
bro.
y'all
This
see
feel
Z
like deja
face,
vu.
if y'all see Z face right now, y'all gotta be watching his own clowning on this damn camera, bro.
Hey
You should
Z,
see it.
I want you to pull up that. We gonna pull up J Wax podcast,
Look at
and I
his
want you to
face.
listen to that shit. Look at that. Hey,
Look at his
Tsunami
facial
gonna cap
end
that.
it with this one comment.
Shut, hey, yo, hey, hey, yo, shut, hey, yo,
Shut,
shut, wait, I pay the bill. Shout out to my brother, Sony Prop. I got, hey, Sony, man, one day, I want to get you, I want to talk to you, man. You're a big supporter of the show. Like I said, also, too, Sony, I was asking you, we follow each other on Twitter, to inbox me your address and everything so I can send you your t-shirt and stuff out, whatever you want, in January. So, will tell me your size and stuff that you need. I'm solo this guy right here. I'm sorry. That was for the $5. The guy said,
You're good.
he said, give it go. Hey, my man Steph, he said exclusives gives a council its identity. See, yes, you're absolutely fucking right. It
It has
does.
plenty of exclusives to give us
But again, when I'm talking about identity, bro, I also, when I say that, right, I'm just talking about, maybe this means the flaw in me. I'm talking about between Nintendo, Sony,
The different
and
consoles.
the consoles. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about anybody's fucking Linux DOS machine. I mean,
Let's play the bills.
I just
Before you
did.
continue, let's play the bills. Let's play the
I
bills.
just did. There's more.
We got Sony Profit with the $5. He
Oh,
said
yeah,
Nintendo and Sony aren't putting certain games other places they want. Y'all sounding real sus right now.
No.
I would stop saying what Sony. Everything y'all said Sony wouldn't do, they are doing.
Yeah.
So please stop that. Please stop saying what they won't, will, or won't do.
Yeah.
Just say you don't know because y'all said that about it. Just stop. Just stop.
Ponies, I told
Go
y'all
ahead.
already.
Yeah,
Wake the fuck up, y'all.
yeah,
Like,
Manhattan.
shit's changing.
Manhattan, go
What the
Manhattan.
hell is that?
What's
Yeah,
it?
go ahead, man.
Let me
Go
just
ahead,
say
Manhattan.
this.
Go ahead,
Let me
Manhattan.
just say this, right? At
That
this
just
point,
pissed me
bro,
off.
everybody that's just sitting here saying what Microsoft and Sony's gonna do, that's a you fucking problem, right? These are multi-billion-dollar fucking companies that's existed for fucking decades. How? By fucking advancing, by adapting to every new shit that's coming out. Y'all motherfuckers just take us, y'all caught up in y'all fucking feelings. Sony nor Microsoft has ever came out and say, this is the face of our fucking franchise. Y'all made it that way. They didn't say shit. All they was doing is making money. And guess what they're doing now? Making money. What's they're doing again? Adapting to new change. Y'all don't want to change. That's on y'all. That's why y'all niggas don't run
Hey,
shit.
bro, you got
If y'all
that. Hey, Sony Profit, you
y'all the
got that,
type of
bro.
niggas to fall out of y'all the type of niggas to be like Blockbuster, bro. Don't change. Fuck around and put yourself out of business. They ain't y'all. They pay people millions of fucking dollars to go to school, do research, and come back and tell them what's best for the company. They're not worried about that.
Look
I
at
gotta be honest.
look
Y'all
at
Hey,
niggas want to
whoever
change the
don't throw, I'm
franchise
gonna
for
go
Hold
after
on,
them,
hold
man.
on. Before we continue, we got one more bill. The bills take priority. We
Wait,
gotta
hold on.
keep
And after that, I got the free message and that.
Okay, we got to keep the lights on after I pay this bill. We're gonna come back to Z and then we'll transition. All right. Shout out to Jersey Finest with the $5. What up, my G's?
Yeah, my
Sony,
dude.
Xbox, and Nintendo is coming to fight for a bigger cause. Fuck nigga, fight.
All right,
That's why they all working together.
Hold up, hey, also shout out to my man Brian, right? Z Mike, major MLB is going to other consoles, which gave Microsoft hell for when they announced Psychonaut going to other consoles. Yeah, Microsoft bought back the publishing for $10 million and still to put it in another console. And my man Luda, he making fun. He said, "You would not flip this on me." Yeah, my man was, bro. Hey, bro, listen, man. I don't think I can take another one of those. Normally, I'm cool, calm, and collective, and I don't let that shit get up under my skin. But he tried to come in with that whole black bond demeanor, like talking to bro in circles, like, bro, what the fuck are you saying? I even slowed down. I stepped out of character. Hey, now, listen, I stepped out of character, right? Fun, and I'm talking to him like I'm trying to get what he's saying or what he's trying to convey. And when I got the Microsoft way, right? Blaming, like, bro, like, stop with this shit here. Like,
Yeah.
especially when I show you this of what They saying they're going to do. Oh, that's the old. No, this is new from that last goddamn.
Can I add to that? Can I add to that, Z, real quick? I'm sorry, not to cut you off, brother.
Go.
Big ups to Rice Cedar in the chat. He's helping highlight it. This is not a new concept. Sony tried this last generation with the PlayStation 3. The cell processor mainboard was to last multiple gens to help lower down costs and try to eliminate generations because they didn't have the best graphics. And they said our game lineup was going to hold us. So this is not a new concept. It's just being done differently with Microsoft. So stop it. Stop it! Why you going like that, Mark? Because they need to be educated. I'm tired of this dumb shit. I'm tired of this dumb shit.
Go ahead, Big Money. Go ahead, Big Money. Big Money, go away.
Let me take something right quick, y'all. Check this out, man. The reason I think so many people, and me myself, I'm included, I'm so upset, man, because listen, we all know, we all had this thing about this identity thing, right? Y'all keep all talking about this identity thing. But every time, it seems like every time something new come out, y'all change this shit around because the higher powers change that shit around, man. As gamers, we want to keep this shit the same, man. I bought my PS4 for the exclusives that it has. I don't want them going anywhere. I understand the business part of it. I do understand. But the thing that, can I finish?
Hold on, man. Let him talk. If you want to rebuttal what he said, man, we'll let him finish.
Yeah, just tag him, bro.
Go ahead, Big Money.
Okay, the thing is, man, why you seeing so much frustration from all these Sony guys, because we're scared of what's next. Y'all keep on saying that, hey, games like God of War, we ain't got to worry about that. Yes, we do. That's what we scared of. If we have one exclusive leave, it's some more exclusive leagues. Look, y'all always say this thing about sports games. We have another sports game. People are forgetting that Gran Turismo racing, that's a sports game. It's a multiplayer game. What's next? Is that next? And then what's after that? That's what we're scared of. We're scared of our exclusives that be on Sony's console. We're scared that they're going every place else. Then I have no reason to buy no PS4. Wow. That's why you have PS4? People out here arguing about this.
Okay, wait, hold on. Manhattan, do you want to rebuttal that, Manhattan?
I'm not understanding a lot of y'all fucking logic, because the fact is that if they're doing this and you're talking about money, they're doing it to make more money, to bring more fucking content. They can't do it if they're not making money. Y'all motherfuckers want them to stay doing the same shit that's probably not working 10 to 20 years from now.
Yeah.
That's going to cost them.
Can I tag in after Manhattan too?
Yeah, we got you. We got you, Moss. Bringing more content, but you keep saying, "Oh, it's going to other hardware." No, if it goes to PC, why do you care? If you still getting a PS5,
let me get out the Moss.
Sony said they're going to put it on Xbox or Nintendo. No, they didn't. If they put it on PC, so what? You still gonna get a PS5 to play your shit. You're not gonna buy a PC at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like,
go Moss.
Yeah, Manhattan's right about that. The PC gaming is not on the same plateau as console. I'm not saying one's better than the other, but they take different types of interaction.
PC gaming is better than consoles. Fuck all that bullshit.
Oh, look, my brother's here.
Y'all motherfuckers is sensitive. That's what I'm gonna start this off. Everybody in this fucking community is sensitive as shit. Who gives a fuck where they put games? Just play them and shut the fuck up. Whining shit is annoying.
Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Nobody gives a fuck that you quit your PlayStation, bitch. Nobody gives a fuck, okay?
Hey, yo.
Sit your sister's ass in the corner. Like, whining.
Hey, yo.
You're not worried about the games. You're worried about
on that.
Oh my god, my PlayStation won't have an identity. Leave it alone. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit.
Hey, I want to go after the first two people. After whoever about to say something.
Hold on. I just want to say this, Maz. We miss you, brother. We're glad to have you back. I want to get AP to shoot a freebie because he is consistent in the super chat. He said, "You fuck niggas are dummies. I'm a pony, but that's because I had PlayStation before Xbox. Other than that, I am a console gamer. Fuck nigga. Business is business."
Hey, yo. Okay. All right. With that, I know somebody want to go next.
I think it's a small.
Well, listen. How about hold on? Not to cut you off. Not right. To have because I really can see what I want to say on Twitch. I'm gonna click right over. Y'all, I'm pissed off, bro.
I was there, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all gotta see this, man. If y'all ain't looking at the stream, y'all.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Hey, look. Hey, bro. That's the talent getting under the skin. He should be a surgeon, man. He knows how to get under your skin.
Hold on one second. Listen, hold up. If you don't know, listen. When you want one of these epic next gen rants, it's coming. That's the link right there. I'm going. Come right over. You can right there. Come over. Hey, bro, I'm over this motherfucker. Bang, I'm over. Like, this shit wild to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hold on. Let me. Wait, no, I'm going now. Ain't before I go. I'm going now.
Gonna switch over now. We can carry it over.
I'm going now. I'm going right now. This shit crazy, man. This shit wild. Hold on.
Hey, bro.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get my.
I'm telling you this right now. I need everybody in that goddamn chat. I really do. We need everybody in that chat to get off your damn knees and wipe your fucking mouth and get on with your day.
They're not gonna do it, bro. They're not gonna do it. They've been fighting this war.
You gotta ask yourself as a human being, does he pay? Do they pay my light bill?
Look, you gotta look at it when the United States.
These bull polishing motherfuckers, like that shit is getting
damn, man.
Like all over Twitter.
I'll be honest, I was watching that shit all during work, and I'm like, God damn, this shit getting rough. I'm like, this shit getting hard.
The real motherfucker. I really want to point this at him because he came in strong, and I want to come at my man. Check this shit out, my nigga.
Hold that thought. We gonna lie. We gonna lie right now. We gonna right on Twitter. We gonna
me.
I'm just saying.
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Big money.
I don't know. Big money. Hold on.
Big money. Hey, we going right over.
Wait till he switch over.
We going straight over. You hear this shit? It's still
Oh,
going
it's
on.
about to go down. Y'all better.